What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate reverse rants. No hate. So you guys see the thumbnail, and I want to get into that. We're going to talk about that for a little bit. And before I get into that, I want to address something again. Salute to all the real ones out there that didn't understand common sense as grown adults. I really get tired of having conversations with these little kids because they clearly are biased and make up excuses for people. Anytime when you start a conversation with, I can't respect this guy, or I don't like this guy because he said up, right there, it's personal. Now, understand the contents it's coming from. So here's me talking about this whole Jerron Boots and this Terrence Crawford thing, which I'm not even caring about that conversation anymore, because I speak to clarify things. And like I said, you always got that don't understand nothing. So let me make this clear. Let me make this really clear. Crystal clear. So we're talking about Deontay Wilder. So let's make an example. So let's say, for example, right, Deontay Wilder is in the same position as Crawford. Doesn't really matter, but I want to use Crawford's position because I want to make this point clear. Because a lot of times people come with this nonsense where they're saying things based on what other channels say. I tell all of y'all the same thing, and y'all do the same shit every time, the same lame shit. I give you facts. I go play video and audio. You still want to try to tell me what you think. I don't give a fuck what you think. You're not going to tell me what someone said or didn't say when I have proof. And all y'all do is talk about, I heard, such and such said and such. No, all the proof is right in your face. Okay, but you guys choose to want to play your favoritism role. I know where you're coming from. I'm too schooled and smart for this shit. You can't pull shit over on me. I know where you're coming from. You're coming strictly from the space of a fucking fanboy. And you clearly start bringing up shit that has nothing to do with the actual fight and why the fight isn't happening. The whole point is, when you're that biased for someone and you're putting angry emojis and all this kind of goofy shit, what's happening is you guys don't like the thought of something if the fighter that you're supporting is saying no. So you want everybody to just feel like, well, it's the other fighter's fault. Regardless to what the fighter has admitted to or the truth that's been exposed about this fighter, you guys still want to go on with the bullshit. I like them both as fighters. I don't know either one of them personally. Fuck the both of them on a personal level. I don't know them, don't need to. Okay? But at the end of the day, right is right, wrong is wrong, the truth is the truth. I don't care how much you try to twist and turn and get in your fucking feelings. Now, let's make this comparison. So Deontay Wilder, let's say, well, there's no such thing as super heavyweight. And I'm a full-fledged heavyweight. Okay, bottom line is this. Deontay Wilder. Okay, so Deontay Wilder did all the things he did, right? He has Terrence Crawford's accolades. I'm in a position where people are saying, Aries ain't fighting nobody. Right? Aries ain't fighting nobody. Yet, AJ don't want to fight me. Fury don't want to fight me. Usyk don't want to fight me. Right? None of these guys want to fight me. So I have to fight who I can get to. Because those fights, these guys don't want to fight me. The only guys that want to fight me are not going to do anything for my career. Okay? I beat Derek Chisora. Oh, man. Derek Chisora's a gatekeeper. Everybody beats Derek Chisora. I beat Frank Sanchez. Oh, Frank Sanchez is coming off of a loss. Okay? Any excuse to not give me my credit. So now, while the fans are angry at me, they just don't like the fact that I'm up for the challenge. Okay, so now I basically make it known. I'm not even bringing Wilder's name up. But in conversation, reporters say to me, so I know at some point, man, like you got to step up, like how you feel about fighting Deontay Wilder. And I say, hey, I'm ready. I want all the top guys. I'm ready right now. It's up to them to, hey, they're the A side, right? Send the contract. I'm ready. Now, basically, none of these guys want to fight me. Now, let's just say, for example, it's down to me and Wilder now. I still haven't gotten a chance to fight these other guys that I clearly want to fight, but the fights haven't happened. Now check this out. Deontay Wilder, all right, pretty much is in a position where he's the A side. All he has to do is send a contract. Let's go. But what he does is says, Aries is not ready yet. He's where I was at one point. I know what he wants. I know his ambitions and all that. He's a good fighter, but you know what I'm saying? We at two different places. I'm on another interview. They bring Wilder up again, and I'm like, hey, listen, I'm ready. All Wilder had to do is send a contract. Once again, I'm not bringing up Wilder. I already made it clear what I want. Now, not only this, but my trainer literally talks to Wilder. Okay? So wait, let's bring the story back, okay? I have to change things up sometime so we can do this either elementary or intermediate, because this isn't even high school shit. This is simple. Simple. So, basically what happens is this. So, Deontay Wilder is a part of some bullshit company called BLK Prime. Now, basically, Wilder's people claim that they want to fight. They reach out to my motherfucking management team, who I'm with, and I say, listen, this is who I'm with right now, and I'm not willing to go jump ship, to go play ball by your rules with this BLK Prime shit. Like, we don't even know if that shit's stable. Now, basically, they like, nah, I'm like, reach out to Steven Espinoza, right? My trainer tells him that, because bottom line, what you guys forget, and it's funny because y'all always say the fighters' names like the fighters are the ones doing the negotiations. A lot of times fighters do call each other and they'll talk about whatever, and then they'll go to their management team like, hey, we want this fight, whatever. Okay. But bottom line is, BLK Prime gets in touch with Steven Espinoza. But according to Steven Espinoza, like, they're not even talking about Deontay area. They just talking about some other shit and possibly doing certain things or whatever, but they're not even talking about that. Not only does he say this, okay, but he says it on camera as well. Now, everybody sees it, but the Stevie Wonders of the world, the Ray Charles of the world, not only can they not see, but they also can't hear. So now what happens is, that fight doesn't happen, but Wilder fans got it that Aries don't want no smoke. Aries is scared. Aries turned to fight now. Nah. Aries is saying, hey, listen, man, I'm ranked number one. I'm ranked number one under, Anthony Joshua's belt. Okay, his IBF belt. I'm ranked number 3 by the WBC with Wilder. Now, bottom line though, I never get to fight either one of them. I'm ready. I need to keep busy, but I'm ready. I want either one of them. I want Fury, I want Usyk, I'm ready for the top guys. But everybody keeps saying Aries ain't fighting nobody. So basically, when these people ask a question, I guess I'm supposed to go, hey, I'm not qualified, I'm not ready, I never will be, I'm trash. Please don't bring their names up because I'm just not in their league. I'm garbage. I guess that's what I'm supposed to say to make the fighters happy, right? The fans happy. If I did that, what you think they're gonna say? Even Aries said he's trash. He said it himself. He said it, right? See, you guys love to quote what somebody say, but try to flip it to make it change the meaning. So no, would I ever say some shit like that? Absolutely not. So I'm saying, hey, listen, man, y'all keep asking me about Wilder. What y'all want me to do? Go to his house, snatch him out, beat the fuck out of him, and make me fight him? What do y'all want me to do? I'm ready. Wilder need to send the contract. I don't care. He keep talking shit, but let's go. So now, we fast forward a little, where now Wilder decides he's either going to go up to super heavyweight or drop down to Bridgerweight. Now, he's made it clear. Now they talk to Wilder, and Wilder says, hey, listen, man, look, I'm not, right now, me and Aries is two different places. Like I said, man, I understand his ambitions. He's where I was. Right now, I'm looking to fight Usyk or, a rematch with Luis Ortiz, and then that's it. So basically, you're looking for 2 more big fights, 2 more big paydays, and then that's it. You just made that clear. I'm looking for fight Alexander Usyk or I'm looking for a rematch and or rematch with Luis Ortiz, and then that's it. I would say Fury, but we already know that happened. That already, yeah, you know how that went. And I'm using Ortiz because he beat Ortiz both times, like, Crawford beat Spence. So I'm reversing the roles with the heavyweights and putting myself involved so people can pay more attention and understand, okay? Who don't get it. I don't give a fuck that you a Wilder fan. I don't care. You can hate my guts. You can think I'm trash, I suck, whatever, but your guy don't want to fight me. He makes it crystal fucking clear. He doesn't want to fight me because he's looking at other fighters. He has his mind on other guys. But his fans are sitting here blaming me because, oh man, Aries talk about sitting the contract like Wilder ain't got better shit to do. Well, why the fuck do Wilder keep running his mouth? So I fight, and even though I get a guy out of there the same fucking round that he did, a round before, because he never came out to even start the 6th round. But bottom line, now Wilder, the first thing he does after he made it clear he doesn't want to fight me, but he goes and tweets to try to critique my performance. But yet, he doesn't want to fight me. Now his fans is taking his side. Oh, he'll beat Aries anyway. Okay. But I'm not supposed to respond or react like I'm some little bitch or something. I'm supposed to let this motherfucker say whatever he want to do what he want. So now at my press conference, they bring up Wilder again. Hey, did you hear what Wilder tweeted about you? No. And then, well, Wilder said blah, blah, blah. Hey, look, all Wilder got to do is send a contract. It's simple. If a Wilder's so confident that he can beat me, I'm not on this level, yet he's saying to fight me, he want $25 million. But he's not getting $25 million to fight nobody else. So if I'm not a threat to him, he don't see me as being a serious threat. Because you got to be stupid to think, like I said in the last video, that someone thinks a fighter is trash, but they're going to ask them for $25 million to fight. That would be like somebody trying to sell you a fucking used TV for full price. And not only a used one, but an outdated used one. So what? How stupid would Wilder look? Yo, if you want me to fight, or if he wants to fight, I want $25 million. All of y'all that's on this high about, yo, go to the Saudis. That's why they're trying to make it happen through the Saudis, because they feel like if they know it's a money thing. Now, if the money's there, and stop running your mouth so quick, because if the money's there and they make it known, listen, man, the money's there. The money's there. All we need is for Crawford to say he's in, because Jerron already said he's in. Then what y'all gonna say? So same thing. If I'm here and it's like, yo, Wilder. See, I would be different from those guys. That's why I say I'm direct. I would make these very bullet points. Why? It doesn't matter what you say. You could literally have Terrence Crawford could literally look into the camera, okay, and say, listen, I don't want to fight Jerron Boots Ennis. Because, this dude is way better than y'all think he is. And he's going to give me a run for my money. I'm not stupid. So, he's high risk, low reward. So, I want $25 million because it's very possible that I could lose this fight. And if I do, it's going to hurt my credibility. Why? Because I'm the heavy favorite. But the fans are so stupid. They think that, see, they don't understand. They think, they don't see what I see. But see, I say thank you to them for standing by my side and all this shit or whatever, because they're my fans. But I'm smarter than them. They're not fighters. They don't know. They're just speaking from a fanboy standpoint. You guys will still sit there and blame the opposite guy. And it's not just a Crawford thing. It's anybody who has that fan base that has that strong favoritism. Any of you guys are like you're too childish to look at the reality. So now, if Wilder is opening his mouth or he's tweeting things about me, but he won't fight me, you don't respect. So now let's just say, for example, right? I say, yo, Robert Helenius ain't shit. Then I can't get who I want. Robert Helenius happens to be available. I fight Robert Helenius, then I smash him in one round the same way Wilder did. But at the same time, oh man, but yo, he took 3 hits. Wilder didn't get hit at all. And yo, I don't respect that. I don't respect Aries because he said that Helenius ain't shit, then he fought him. What the fuck does that have to do with anything? So let's say if it was a situation of Helenius is pretty much the only fighter available right now, anybody else would be someone who's not in shape, not in fight shape, that might just take the fight just for money. But anything else other than that is a lower tier than Robert Helenius. You already made it personal because I said something about an opponent that Wilder fought. But now I'm in the ring with them. And I beat him the same way. So bottom line is, I'm not in a position in terms of popularity, in terms of notoriety. People know Wilder more than they know me. Wilder's the A side to me. So I have to fight who I can, because these guys don't want to fight me. Y'all keep saying I'm not fighting anybody, but I'm not ducking any fighters. You know, and I don't want to fight a person who I know is not on the level, not because I'm arrogant and cocky, but this person, me beating this guy is not going to do anything for my credibility. I'm trying to get the bigger fights. So when Wilder is saying it, it's believable, and you back him on it. But when I say I want the bigger fights, and I'm trying to get the best available guys, and all of a sudden, right? Like, for example, how many of y'all really think Mario Barrios is some devastating fighter? Why the fuck do you think Manny Pacquiao chose Mario Barrios for a fucking comeback fight? Why? You think he chose him because, yo, this guy is the best in the division? This guy, I mean, for that matter, if you gonna sit here, if any one of you open your mouth to say, yo, nah, man, Mario Barrios is serious, well, for that matter, he could have said, fuck that, I want Jerron Boots Ennis. If that's the case, because if you're coming back to fight Mario Barrios because you think and you believe that, first fight back, Mario Barrios. Well, Pacquiao's great fight. Mario Barrios happens to win. You know what they're going to say about Pacquiao? You know what they're going to say? Oh, Pacquiao was old. Oh, come on, man. He's finished. He's washed up, man. Same thing they say if he fought Boots. And after Boots beat him, it's going to be, oh, man, but what Boots ain't fighting when he was young? Well, Boots ain't never been the A side. You understand? And this is what you guys do. You bring up shit that have nothing to do with this current situation, and you try to make it mesh together, and it's not the same shit. So basically, if I say, Wilder, why don't you shut the fuck up? Either fight me or shut the fuck up. You tweet, you do everything except send a contract. You're the A side. Okay? If you won't send me a contract, what am I going to send you one? And what's going to happen when I send you a contract? You already asking for money that we can't provide. Okay? So if you really want to fight, Wilder, let's you know what? If you really want to fight, let's hit Turkey Al Sheik up. If you really want to fight. But let's say, okay, I'm like, nah, you know what? Fuck this. I'm about to unify this division right here. So let's say Wilder goes up. There's no such thing as super heavyweight. But whatever. Let's say he does that. And I say, you know what? Fuck that. I'm going to sew this up here. And then once I become undisputed, then I'm going to super heavyweight. Now, if Wilder's still the fuck there, then I'm coming after him. But the same way he's avoiding me now, okay? The same way he's avoiding me right now, if he avoids me then, you guys can talk all the shit you want. But I can't make the guy fight me. And here's the crazy part. No matter what y'all say, and y'all keep, oh, you're not aware of, no, fuck you, fuck that, and fuck you. You guys say the same lame shit every time, like I said, and you can't never prove nothing. All y'all do is talk shit. I give you receipts. We are in the era of liars and deceit. Bullshit is what people care about. They don't care about the fucking truth. So y'all can all go to hell with that nonsense about, oh, you're not aware of, no, what you're not aware of is I'm smarter than you. Because you think you can talk bullshit to explain why the fuck a man, you sit here and then you keep holding on to the fucking past. Which basically, if you go out of past and the most current, it's still the same fucking guy, the same team, who basically is the ones that's not sending out a contract to make the fucking fight happen. Not to mention, even when they talked about getting him on BLK Prime, this is the bullshit that you're talking about. Oh, he could afford him. No, you're going to go run. Let me show you how stupid you are to even try to make that as a point. Where the fuck is BLK Prime right now? Yeah. So how fucking stable was that? And bottom line is, when you are not the A side and you're dealing with a fucking company that really ain't shit, what the fuck do you think they were going to pay Jerron Boots Ennis for that fight? And if you're going to say Jerron ain't ready, Terrence Crawford will hurt that boy. Oh, so I'm going to put myself in a position where I may get some real serious damage for a little bit of money because this broke-ass company can't pay me a respectable amount of money. Here's the crazy thing, though. All this shit's crazy. All of this shit is crazy. But the funny thing is, for you to bring that shit up, you see, you're not bringing up, that's the thing, you guys can't detail shit. Y'all come with these fake-ass stories that your favorite fucking content creators come up with these lies. First off, BLK Prime fucking folded. Adrian Broner, who was also with BLK Prime, never even had a fucking fight under the BLK Prime banner. So how fucking lucrative and productive with this company? Yeah. So even your boy Blue Blood sat there and told a story about how he's the one that reached out to Bozzy and told him he can get this Crawford fight. And we know that he switched the bandwagon from Errol Spence to Crawford all of a sudden. There was no motherfucking video. There's no conversation nowhere about Bozzy or Boots saying, nah, we don't want to fight Crawford. No, what they said, okay, and it wasn't even Boots involved, it was Bozzy. But bottom line is, no, we're not willing to go jump ship and go to no damn BLK Prime. I don't know how the fuck y'all was raised, but y'all might have been raised on rats and roaches and just anything that come at you. You know, hey, yo, that's a fucking mud pie. Fuck that. That's a step up from rats and roaches and yeah, eating crumbs off the floor. Like, I don't know, because y'all seem to be some fucking scrounging, like, just take whatever somebody say. No, this is business, bro. This is business. And you can stand up and walk as a man or crawl around like a fucking cockroach, just taking whatever you can get. That's the mentality that y'all display to me. Anytime somebody says something, you guys try to make it more than what it is. BLK Prime is done. It's not. These motherfuckers were streaming services. There was a fucking streaming service. I never even heard of BLK Prime, even as a streaming service. So when I read up about what they were and what was going on, I'm like, remember, I made videos about it. Where the fuck were y'all then? So y'all got all this shit to say. First off, understand, I don't give a fuck if you agree with me or not. When you come with this bullshit, what you need to understand is, you talk about, I agree with some of what you said. I don't give a fuck if you agree with none of it. Bottom line is, I'm showing you, okay? I'm showing you what was said. So I don't give a fuck what you're saying about what I'm saying. I'm showing you. What the fuck am I speaking off of? My logic comes from the truth. So I'm gonna fucking listen to you? I'm gonna listen to some other channel that basically is just pro Crawford? I like them both as fighters. And I already said, I don't give a fuck who wins. But at the end of the fucking day, and I'm telling you, like I've said, if Jerron Boots Ennis gets in that same position, he's going to do the same fucking thing that Crawford's doing right now to somebody else. And you know what I'm not going to do? Make excuses for Jerron Boots Ennis like y'all doing for Crawford. Same fucking way when I was the one saying these guys are ducking Crawford. Now Crawford's doing a ducking. I'm not supposed to be honest because it's Crawford? No, fuck you, fuck Crawford, and fuck that bullshit. Them fake-ass false narratives. We don't do that shit over here. You guys are the ones with the fucking favoritism, not me. Yeah, I agree. I don't give a fuck what you agree with, man. At the end of the fucking day, only fools debate facts. You gotta be pretty fucking stupid to sit here talking about what somebody said. Did you know how many motherfuckers, you seen the video I did on about Adrian Broner and Devin Haney? Let me tell y'all something. This motherfucker that was talking, if I remember correctly, he has like 40-something thousand subscribers, and his videos do pretty well. 5 digits, or like pretty much I'm looking like, okay, this dude basically have a whole generation of fans on his channel that don't know shit. But reading their comments, they think they some boxing aficionados. What fucking facts is this dude making? And I'm like, wow. So now Devin Haney, after losing one fight, is in the same situation as Adrian Broner. This only makes sense is if Devin Haney shows the same or similar pattern to motherfucking Adrian Broner. But it's too late for that. Why? Now, it still can happen, but you know how y'all always talk about, well, Floyd was never, Floyd was never, he was never undisputed. Devin Haney was. Yeah, and neither was Adrian Broner. So he already surpassed Adrian Broner. Yeah, but Adrian did it in 2 different weight classes. It don't matter. His accomplishments is his accomplishments. There's no need to compare the two. Adrian Broner, okay, his career has went the way it went. So let's just say if Devin Haney was to go on a losing streak, like now every time he fights a top level guy that he can't compete with him, what they would have in common is, okay, well, he can no longer compete with the very top guys. That's what he'd have in common. Okay? But that's my point. He lost one fight. How are we going to determine that shit now? Now, if you're assuming he's not the same because of damages sustained from Ryan Garcia, from Roy that races Ryan, but at the end of the day, this is my point. We ain't got to that level yet, that point yet. So we don't know what Devin Haney is feeling like physically and what how he's going to perform. We don't know this. So even to say that is like, well, goddamn, what are we going by? Because he lost one fight. Now, how intelligent do you have to be to understand that? So case in point, right? Fools are going to be fools. So quite naturally, you know what they're going to do? Wilder fans are going to take Wilder's side. It's not about taking sides for me. But then, when I go in the ring and knock Wilder the fuck out, oh man, he waited for Wilder to get old. Oh man, he could have been fought Wilder. Wait, so every time that I was saying, Wilder, send the contract, that's my fault that Wilder went and sent the contract? It's my fault when Wilder decided that he wanted to go across the street and fight a different fighter? That was my fault? It's my fault that Deontay Wilder seen bigger fights than somebody other than myself. So now we finally get to the point where Wilder needs me. Now all of a sudden I waited for Wilder to get old. Look, it's the same thing as Wilder fans saying, as when Wilder sat here, like I said, getting his hands wrapped the same night that he lost to Parker, and the same night that AJ went in and destroyed Waleem. If you look at it, Wilder sat right there getting his hands wrapped. I'm showing you how you fanboys think. You guys are blocked behind a wall of ignorance and stupidity, and y'all just don't get it. Hold up. Wilder sat there and said, the reporter asked Wilder. I'm not telling you nothing that didn't happen. I'm not imagining this shit. He asked Wilder, if AJ loses, is the fight still going to happen? Nah. If he loses, there's no need for the fight. Wilder overly confident that he's going to beat Joseph Parker. So at this point, there's no excuses about a cryo chamber or none of that. Bottom line, I'm supremely confident that I'm going to stop Parker, blah, blah, blah. Then it never happened. Okay. He went out there and got beat. But he went on 7-8 Sports the very next day. And what is he saying? Remember that? Remember that whole thing? So there's a rumor that you and Anthony Joshua both signed contracts to fight each other prior to, the Parker fight and then the Waleem fight. You want to talk about that? Like, man, they don't want to fight. There's a lot going on. And remember all that shit? And then he starts talking about how Anthony Joshua, he saw him smiling and he was so happy he lost, and he's the reason AJ won. Him losing made Anthony Joshua step his game up. You ain't seen AJ fight like that in a long time. Took credit for AJ's win. Remember all that shit? Remember all of that shit he said? And mind you, remember, if AJ loses, there's no need for the fight to go on. And then he says what? I think we still fighting. So once again, if AJ loses, there's no reason for the fight to happen. Somehow you lose, and you lose, somehow the fight's supposed to still happen. This is all Wilder's words. Imagine if Anthony Joshua was talking to 7-8 Sports. He asked Anthony Joshua that same question. You don't think that 7-8 Sports would have brought up the fact, like, but AJ, when you was back there getting your hands wrapped, you said out of your own mouth, if Wilder lose the fight, there's no need for the fight to go on. So how is it you lose and the fight's supposed to still go on? You don't think 7-8 Sports would have said that? Y'all don't think I know that you're just fighting for these guys out of fanboyism? On your knees with your mouth open like these motherfuckers really care about you personally? I'm speaking truth and facts. You speaking off emotions. You don't think 7-8 Sports would have asked him that? And the fucking fact that it's known, everybody knew. They've made this point time and time again. The contract stipulation was that they both had to win. Didn't matter if it was knockout, points decision, split decision, majority decision. It don't make a difference. TKO, it don't matter. Bottom line is they both had to win. So how the fuck is it that Wilder is aware of this? AJ's aware of this. Okay, all parties involved is aware, but I'm thinking we still fighting. I'm going to say everything possible to try to make it look like it's AJ and Hearn's fault. You don't think that we fucking see through you motherfuckers, that this is all you doing now? So at the end of the day, it's like, okay, you sit up here and said, I heard what Crawford said. I know damn well you heard what he fucking said. And you also heard him say, put the exclamation point on it, I'm looking for Canelo and a rematch with Spence, and that's it. And if you listen and take the fucking Tootsie Roll out your ears and get out your feelings, every fucking thing I say, your favorite fighters end up fucking saying the same shit. Y'all just try to twist it like we have two different meanings. Nope, I'm telling you the same shit. Only thing is, y'all try to justify the shit because they're admitting to it, but try to make it seem like, but what he said, no, motherfucker, I know what he's saying. I know exactly what the fuck he's saying. Y'all sit there and think that, you being a fanboy, like this give you some favor with these fighters. These motherfuckers don't know y'all. You guys, I don't understand what the fuck happened to y'all so-called men. And I'm looking at you motherfuckers right in the face through this camera. I don't say shit to be sarcastic. Even when I'm being sarcastic, I'm being 1,000% honest. You motherfuckers need to get up off your knees and stop with this fake shit, man. You fucking think. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you motherfuckers something. Any one of you that answer questions the way you do or respond to bullshit. If I was your fucking trainer and you were my fighter, and I'm looking out for your best interests, right? And these fucking fighters that you're defending, now all of a sudden you have to fight. What if I treated you like, I'm going to take this side because I'm a big fan of this. You my fighter and I'm going to do my job with you, man. But I'm just saying, like, so what, am I going to play neutral? Or am I going to lie? No, I'm going to back you up. But you know what I'm going to make sure? I'm going to let you know, you're a grown man, we grown men. We don't do whole shit over here. So you make sure you stand on business. We stand on business together. Watch what comes out of your mouth. Don't put me in a position where you're trying to get me to defend some stupid shit. Stay out these fucking videos if you're going to be talking dumb shit. All right? Because at the end of the fucking day, as long as you're honest, okay, you're honest and upfront about what we're doing, we're good. You start this whole shit, I'm not backing you up on bullshit. You think that you're not supposed to? Remember when motherfucking, I don't give a fuck about all that. I stand on real fucking grown-up real shit, respectable shit. Y'all on some fanboy shit. So y'all really can't even fucking talk to me. In all honesty, you can't even have a conversation with me. This is why it's always a debate in the conversation. And why? Because you got these motherfuckers who come with this fanboy, this old sissy shit y'all be doing. I remember when, was it Bacoli? Whoever it was, it was a British fighter. Javon Sugar Hill went to the UK to train him. And this was before a fight that Fury was having. And all this shit all these lies was being told that Javon Sugar Hill. I mean, you motherfuckers saw the videos. Y'all saw the bullshit thumbnails and videos. Oh, yeah, Javon Sugar Hill's just arrived, to train Tyson Fury and blah, blah, blah. And I mean, motherfuckers was in my comment section trying to debate with me about, oh no, man, because you gotta remember, Tyson Fury, he fights in such and such, and it's a week apart or 2 weeks apart, whatever. And I'm like, so get this. Let me get this straight. His main fighter is Tyson Fury, but he's going to dedicate himself for a fucking undercard guy. And then he's going to give a week of his time to Fury. And your dumb ass really believe that shit. Are you really that fucking stupid? What did Javon Sugar Hill say? Because remember, the lies were being told. You guys got to understand, there's a difference with making a mistake and being a deliberate liar. You motherfuckers are just straight liars, man. Do you understand me? You guys are liars. 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 You deliberately lie. And like I said before, you guys believe, you'd rather believe beautiful lies. They sound so good to you. Y'all like that fucking Trick. What's her name? What was her name? The one that played Ice Cube Girl on Friday. My cousin told me she saw her in the club last night. Yo, hang on, that's when some shrimp now tell me who she was. But you ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie. Tell the bitch when I see her, I'm gonna beat her ass. Whole time she got a whole fucking man laying in the fucking bed next to her. That's y'all. Y'all just be talking shit knowing y'all lying. Y'all don't even care about shit being true. So let's get into this, okay? Y'all sitting up here talking all of this bullshit about what was said and who said, but then I play you the video, the audio of the motherfucker saying what he said. Somehow, there's a but. That but is right here. Y'all a bunch of butt-faced lying motherfuckers. That's the butt, your fucking face, your mouth. That asshole that you call a mouth that you talk to. Y'all some lying motherfuckers, man. I show you proof. So you can't debate me and debunk shit I'm saying. All you fucking debunking is your own stupid bullshit logic. Because I'm going to say, okay, what did you say? Okay, now let me play what Terrence Crawford said. So you calling him a liar. Not me, motherfucker. Him. How the fuck can like I said, only fools would debate facts. So you're not debating me. So I don't give a fuck if you agree with me or not. I know what the fuck I'm saying. I'm saying what the fuck the reality is. And when I fucking tell your stupid asses, Terrence Crawford and Jerron Boots Ennis are in different fucking places right now. Terrence Crawford is trying to get the biggest bags possible, and Jerron Boots Ennis is not going to do that for him because he doesn't have the star power right now. Plain and simple. So, bottom line, you running your mouth talking all this shit. Crawford made a conscious decision to go up to 154 and fight up there. And when the guy at your fucking division only has 10 fights and people saying he's the most dangerous guy, we know Fundora's weak. We know Tim Tszyu is a action fighter, but he's not no really skillful motherfucker. Like, Jamel Charlo, he's going through his personal shit and all or whatever. So at the end of the day, yeah, Crawford has a strong chance of becoming champion, at least on paper, at least from what we see him being able to do. If he's still the same dude, that he may be able to go there and do the same shit. Now, do I think that they should try to downplay the fight that he's having? No. No, why would you? But at the same time, when you talk about how dangerous his opponent is, when you look at his fights, you see the guy like, I see motherfuckers talk about, I think he's even more dangerous than Errol Spence, and he's this. Okay, yeah, I know. Just hope that he is everything you guys are saying, because what's going to happen is this. When all the talk is being said, then it comes down to, this guy, he's more dangerous than Spence. Why? Because somebody, a content creator said so, or because certain personalities said so? No. You know what the big danger is for Terrence Crawford and this guy, if any, is the punching power. That's all. A naturally bigger guy. That's all. What does it matter if he was willing to go up to 168 and fight against Canelo? So wait, let me get this straight. So you guys are actually saying, listen to what your words are. You're actually saying you think that Terrence Crawford can beat Canelo, but y'all think he's going to have a serious problem with Madrimov. Man, who taught y'all to suck dick like that? Who the fuck do y'all think y'all fooling over here? You motherfuckers unanimously talked about how Terrence Crawford will easily outbox Canelo just like Floyd did, and he'll do this and he'll do that just like Floyd. You motherfuckers said that shit. You said that shit. And you know the crazy part about it? Y'all act like we can't go back and pull footage up and pull up comments. Y'all sit here and say the dumbest shit. So y'all supremely confident he'll beat Canelo. But somehow this Madrimov dude is a deadly challenge at 154. But somehow Crawford will beat Canelo at 168. And if y'all gonna come on with that bullshit about styles make fights. What the fuck do y'all know about this dude that his style is so deadly for Crawford? I seen the motherfucker fight. I never fucking heard of him. Then I went up and watched his last 3 fucking fights, and I'm like, okay. I immediately saw his flaws in all 3 fights that I watched of him. And this is his last 3 current fights, and he made the same mistakes. His style is flawed. Puncher's chance to beat Terrence Crawford is all this motherfucker really has. In terms of skill, this dude is not on the level. Now, if he beats Crawford, and y'all talk all this, he dared to be great, I'm going to tell you how y'all going to eat crow. Because if he beats Crawford, okay, Crawford decides to go back to 147. Now, guess who's going to need who? Guess who he's going to all of a sudden end up wanting to fight now. And the fact that he still is paying sanctioning fees because, yes, his name is still ranked at 147 as champion there with 2 belts. 2 or 3 belts there he's still ranked with. So that would mean now his fights with Boots would honestly be a motherfucking title fight. And you know what the fucking thing y'all going to say? Yeah, man, well, he coming off of a loss, you know, he might not even really be covered or whatever. It's going to be some bullshit excuse. It's going to be some bullshit excuse because y'all just can't be fucking men and admit the fact that, yo, listen, I don't give a fuck, like I said, if you think Crawford will win or if you think Boots will win. I don't care about that. That's not even the question. Okay? Once again, we always think somebody is better than somebody else. This guy will beat this guy. Does that mean the fight shouldn't happen? No, you got to find fault. Fury fucking fans are trying to blame AJ for the fight not happening. I mean, we've seen videos of Tyson Fury saying, it's not about the money. It's never been about the money. The money doesn't make me. Talked about how he know rich people and they're all miserable. He never fought for the money, right? It's the thrill of competition and all that. What is he fucking saying now? What the fuck is he saying? It's always about the money. And start with the AJ fight. I ain't fighting nobody unless somebody bring me a boatload of money, right? Oh, so why did your attitude change when it came to fighting AJ? Yo, but no, let Fury fans tell it. Oh, he'll beat AJ. Well, AJ's the one that didn't want to fight him. You fucking Wilder fans still with this fake 50 million bullshit. And you want to know what's crazy? Because not only was that some fake, stupid bullshit, I know for a fact if Eddie Hearn and AJ would have been on some, yo, you got 24 hours to sign this contract, no negotiations, no phone call, no nothing, take it or leave it, y'all would have been like, who the fuck does that? And here's the thing, better than that, because y'all motherfuckers are full of shit. If AJ and Hearn would have did that, I'd have been like, yo, what kind of pussy ass shit is this? Get a fucking man a regular deal like we normally do, man. You negotiate properly. What the fuck? No, that's the difference with y'all. See, Crawford can do no wrong in your eyes. Canelo, whoever. It don't matter who I like as a fighter. If you do some fuckboy shit, I'm going to say it. I don't care what these motherfuckers put in their pocket. That shit they ain't giving me none of it. They ain't giving me none of that fucking money. Y'all over here smiling, sucking dick for how much money a fucking man make. Y'all bragging. What if your girl look at you and say, okay, now, nigga, why don't you go out to fucking and do something that makes $50 million? Stop sucking his dick about how much money he put in his bank account. Motherfucker, it ain't going into our house. It ain't going to our kids' college funds. You over here sucking this man dick about how much money he make. That's the bullshit y'all be on. Like, I got to get at y'all because y'all be doing some hoe-ass shit. And I'm real. I'm real about it. I mean, every fucking thing I'm saying. Y'all be on some hoe-ass shit. So let's say it like it is. If Deontay Wilder hadn't been on some bullshit while he over there claiming that AJ was over here buck dancing for the white man, do y'all realize that motherfucker would have made that $120 million for fighting Dominic Brazil and 2 fights with AJ? Do y'all realize he'd already had that and he would have had it? But you want to know that fake 50 million y'all keep talking about? You know what really pissed y'all off? Which it shouldn't. That's what I mean about this whole shit y'all be doing. But what really pissed y'all off is because y'all know that fake ass 50 million, well, AJ picked that up fighting against Francis Ngannou. Who wanted to fight Ngannou first? Wilder. Who got the fight? Fury. Who got the next fight? AJ. Notice how y'all tried to downplay Ngannou though? After the Fury fight? Yo, but nah, man. Wilder. What could you say? What could you say? What could you actually say? Then all of a sudden, but no, y'all big, no, my bad. Y'all bigged them up in the Fury fight. The AJ fight. All of a sudden, now y'all try to downplay him. Oh, but he only got one fight. But then again, it was y'all that thought he was going to win that was talking this shit. But when he lose, oh man, he only had 2 fights. Once again, how many fights did he have when he fought Fury? And go ahead and say that lame bullshit, that fake bullshit about, oh, Fury gave him the blueprint, because AJ ain't fight him nothing like no goddamn Fury. He went and did what Fury couldn't do. When they announced Anthony Joshua is being the guy to fight against Filip Urkovich for the title, right? This is before the fight happened with Wallin and all that. And I'm saying, nah, man, that shit ain't right. Why? Yeah, AJ came off of 2 back-to-back defeats with Usyk. Then he got in there with Franklin. He got in there with Wallin and all. I'm saying if Urkovich was already the top guy, and if Anthony Joshua, isn't the mandatory and Urkovich is, then they should give that shot to Urkovich. You can go back in my archives and see this shit, and I said, nah, that shit ain't cool, because see, now it's like you're just using AJ's popularity. Like, he has more popularity than Urkovich. So to give that shit to AJ just because, then it looks desperate, like you're just trying to give him a shot. You understand what I'm saying? I'm like, and see, this is the part of the politics I don't like about boxing. But no, that's not what happened. That's not how it went. Now, was it? And he went there and he smashed Wallin. And then when the conversation came up, then we like, all right, so wait. Now, if Wallin was the number 1 contender, it's like, well, you got to prove yourself. So AJ just made him quit. So now, if he's number 1, okay, but Urkovich, well, number 2, and Urkovich is number 1 and mandatory, guess what? Now, if it comes down to number 1 versus number 2, okay. But what I don't like about people being mandatories and not getting a shot is it defeats the purpose. Benavidez, like him being a mandatory for 3 fucking years to Canelo. Goddamn. Then we heard look, Dillian White, how long was he mandatory? Then all of a sudden, we heard Mauricio Suleiman say he's mandatory, then go by saying, just because you're number 1 doesn't necessarily mean that you're mandatory. No, but you said that shit, Mauricio. And I had to go play that video because, like, once again, you always got idiots want to come in your comment section running their mouth about what they don't know. Where the fuck do y'all think I get this shit from? See, unlike y'all, I listen to content, I listen to what's being said from the horse's mouth. Unlike y'all who sit up and listen, there's several people that give you guys clickbait. They'll give you a scenario, but they make it sound like it's a done deal or this is so. I heard Terrence Crawford praise Floyd, say he was the king, man. You can't say nothing about Floyd's skills, and Floyd is, and all you motherfuckers sit there and then talk all this shit. You know what's so funny? The fighters that y'all hate, y'all favorite fighters respect. Y'all favorite fighters have a lot of admiration for. Y'all favorite fighters sit there and get them their flowers when y'all sit up there like little bitches trying to compare them to try to say the fighter you like would win. And I'm like, man, y'all, I know we're in a society nowadays where men and women hate each other. And I think that the majority of these dudes in my comment section, y'all on that sissy shit. Y'all don't like women. Like y'all, I've never seen no whole ass shit like this. You trying to defend the fighter. I'm defending the truth and the logic. Let's make that clear. You motherfuckers are puppies. You're not even big dogs. If I was standing in front of you looking at you in your fucking face and saying, repeat to me what the fuck you said in the comment section. And I want to see you do this and not break eye contact with me. You tell me you feel like a fucking man, standing up here fucking arguing over a man. That's what you're doing. I don't give a fuck about Boots or Crawford or any of them personally. You do. Like I said, y'all putting angry face emojis about because somebody said something, this and that, whatever. Nah, man. I don't know if you motherfuckers had anything to say about Ryan Garcia and his racist bullshit, but like, that's the kind of shit that I don't really fucking like. That's the kind of shit that make me like, no, fuck this. Let me get at this little bitch mate motherfucker. His words don't make me mad because I know motherfuckers are racist. I know motherfuckers ain't shit. I'm already aware. What really irritates me and what make me feel some kind of way is the fact that nobody does nothing about it and want to try to make this motherfucker the supervillain and try to fatten his pockets up and use his fucking racist ass bullshit antics as a way as to make money. So as long as he can generate money, it don't matter how immoral he is. That's the shit I don't like. No integrity, no substance, and no motherfucking respect. Hell no, I don't like that shit. And we gonna fucking do reports and stories on these motherfuckers and support lying, racist motherfuckers that don't like us? Or anybody else for that matter? Nah, stop playing. Stop playing. So this is what you guys don't get. It's like y'all haven't grown up yet. Y'all just a bunch of little boys running your mouths. What the fuck kind of shit was y'all raised on? I don't know. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being straight up for real. I know there's a lot of single mama situations and dudes just come up all in their feelings like little fucking women. They don't act like men. Fuck acting. Be a man. Don't even try to act like a man. Be a fucking man. Learn how first. Y'all motherfuckers are so petty, bro. And the thing about it is y'all sit here, I swear to you, man. It's like when I told you fucking guys. All right? I told you in the last video, I watched a motherfucker who was a producer and early in the game's career, introduced him to somebody that introduced him to Dre, however it went, and the dude said Dre is a liar. He says Dre just be making up lies. I sit here and watch him like, why is he doing this? Why is he, this dude is a lie. He lied about everything. And I told you, and I was wrong if I said 367, it was 467. Okay? Somebody in the comment section literally responded to that dude video and said, yo, we know the game is a lie for sure, but you gotta admit, the dude is entertaining as hell, yo. 467 people in that comment section hit the like button on that comment. That's who you motherfuckers are. Y'all don't care about what's true. Y'all coming in with all this long paragraph. Yo, man, you obviously don't know. No, you obviously don't know. You talking to a smart one. You come with that dumb, lame shit. Yo, you don't know. I know. There's always some news swirling around that nobody knows except for you Crawford fans or you Wilder fans or whoever. I'm nobody's fucking fan, boys. I fucking go by the truth and the reality. Look, plain and simple. One of the homies around here spit some bars the other day. He asked me my honest opinion on it. What the fuck you think I'm gonna give you? No, I'm saying like, I know, but like what you think like. And I told him, I said, listen, what are you trying to do in this verse? Like what is the goal of, I'm just talking my shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I said, all right, so here's what I'm saying. I asked you that for a reason. Because for one, your whole song lacks substance. I don't even know what the fuck you talking about. It's like you just talking shit. You just saying things, but like, what is the song about? It has no substance. All I hear is a bunch of curse words, a little bit of speed rhyming, and wordplay is extremely simple. Something a 5-year-old could write. And basically, it just feels like you're just writing some shit, like you made a song, and in your mind, it's like, well, it sound like all the shit they doing now. So yeah, fuck it. So you're not talking about nothing. And to be a grown-ass man, you shouldn't sound like a 16-year-old. So just say it. To me, you could do better. That shit is garbage. He looked down, was like, damn, yo. Fuck, man. I said, hey, you asked. He said, nah, I got you. You right. Nah, damn, yo. And I told him, I said, man, listen, let me do this for you. I gave him a playlist, and I said, go listen to these songs right here. All right? I said, I'm telling you to do this shit because these motherfuckers got substance. They got lyrics. They got everything. Listen to them. Get a vibe going. Get your creative juices flowing. This shit that you did is an insult to you and your mother and father. Seriously. And he's like, damn, Aries, fuck. I feel like shit now. I said, and you should. And that should motivate you to do better. And what did this motherfucker do? What did he do? Motherfucker came back like 3 fucking days later and spit some shit and was, yo, Aries, hyped up. And I'm like, okay, that's much better. This is what I'm saying. No, you probably would have said to that's that shit. Yeah. He ain't doing nothing but cursing and swearing. Like I said, a little bit of speed rhyming here and ain't, but he's not talking about shit. He's not talking about shit in his songs. And that's my homie. All right? That's my homie. What the fuck am I going to sit here and lie and pretend I like some shit for? So I'm not telling him that to hurt his feelings, but if hurting his feelings, okay, make his ass go in there and do better, That wasn't my intentions. You asked me. That shit was garbage. That shit he came back with, I'm like, okay, that's what I'm talking about. Stick to that kind of shit. So even if you want to do different styles, great. But rap like a grown-ass man. And he was like, nah, thank you, yo, thank you. So I love you, man. You my brother, man. I love you, man. Yeah. Y'all can't do that, though. Or y'all might do that to each other, but somehow, when it's some celebrity, somebody who you put on a pedestal like they're bigger than you, better than you, somehow y'all just go into this motherfucking I can't be honest mode. Because I've seen I've seen blood brothers fight over Biggie and Pac. Yeah, I've seen motherfucking homies fight over Biggie and Pac. Oh, Bruce Lee, you fucked Michael Jai White up and all that. I mean, you motherfuckers are some imbeciles, man. So I went through all of this to make you understand where I'm coming from, simply because what you guys are saying and doing is some hoe ass shit. I don't give a fuck if you like Crawford, if you like Boots, I don't care. My videos, let me make it clear, it's not to celebrate Crawford or Boots. It's not about, no, it's the truth of what's going on and reality. How the fuck do you sit up here talking about somebody being the A side, somebody, you got to send the contract and all, but then when it comes to the fighter that you like, all of a sudden now we can't be honest anymore? How the fuck do you not understand that? How do you not understand? You're doing the same thing, so it sucks if he does it, but if this motherfucker do it, then it's okay. Y'all some hoes, man. Y'all are some straight up hoes. Like I never seen no hoe ass shit like how like you so-called men. Like I said in the last video, it's not even the fucking the females. It's the dudes doing this shit. Y'all don't even be arguing over what female rap is, whatever. Y'all be arguing over dudes. You shouldn't be arguing over none of these motherfuckers. But y'all be over here arguing over some motherfucking men. Y'all don't understand nothing. So what am I telling you? I'm telling you that the reality of what these fucking fighters are doing, the steps that they're taking, and what they do, that when it's some straight up legit shit versus some hoe ass shit, I'm gonna be real. Y'all can't do that. I just did what y'all can't do. Y'all can't be honest and true and like really down to earth about nothing. Always some bullshit. They're like, oh, I agree with something, man. You ain't gotta agree with shit. Y'all can't be honest about shit. You just can't do it. You think that you're doing Terrence Crawford a favor? Y'all, like, I think y'all feel like Terrence Crawford sitting up in the bed at night, smiling at his fucking phone, looking at y'all comments and sending. Man, Terrence Crawford don't give a fuck about y'all. He ended up saying the same shit that fucking Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, and all these other fighters that claim. See, you know the difference between Floyd and Crawford and Fury and all these other fighters? Deontay and all them? Floyd told you from the beginning, it's always about the money. Money Mayweather, baby, it's always about the money. No, see, they know that it to come off with this whole, we fight for legacy, and I know, right? Now all of a sudden, what they all tell you is always about the money. Always. I bet you Wilder wish he'd have took that $120 million now. Yeah. I'll guarantee you. And always understand too, especially when you're in a position where in life, the younger you are, you're making good money. You starting to get some fame. You're in the public eye. Yeah, you done got this new chick. Everybody looking at her like, damn, you lucky or whatever the fuck. And then all of a sudden, your whole world just come crumbling down, right? It's always about the money. It's a fucking business. You think that like I told you guys, man, you think that these motherfucking promoters give a fuck about your fucking legacy more than they do making money? You must be out your motherfucking mind, man. These fighters don't care. These promoters don't. These promoters are always money first. It's always money first. It's a business. If they're not making no fucking money off your ass, then they don't care about you. It's so funny to me how I listen to different videos, different type of genres, different shit going on, and I hear these people talking. And I'm just like, what is it with people that they always love to have this let me debate and argue about shit where what's being said is so fucking like common sense. It's nothing to debate about. We talked about greatness, right? And I said, it's like example. You look at Zab Judah. You look at Adrian Broner. They've achieved big things. Being a champion is there's fighters that you try to shoot down and say, oh, but he ain't fought nobody, even though he's a champion. Okay, wait, here's the thing. If you take Adrian Broner and you take a guy like Zab Judah, you can't downplay what they did. Now, if you compare them to a Floyd, a Pacquiao, a De La Hoya, a Durant or a Leonard, there's no fucking comparison. You can't put them in that same category. You can't. So even if somebody, like for example, Zab Judah's at what? He said 4-time. I remember him being 3, but he said 4. Okay, 4-time, whatever. Okay, great. Do you think Zab Judah would have stood a chance against Ray Leonard? Do you think he'd have beat Hearns or Duran? Okay, so my thing is, y'all will say just because Floyd 50 don't mean he'd have beat everybody, or just because, right? But y'all sit there and brag about fighters that Floyd beat. Y'all brag about fighters that they couldn't even fucking lace Floyd boots. They couldn't fucking lace Duran boots, Hagler's boot, but y'all sit there and brag about fighters that the motherfuckers have beaten. So that's my point. So it would be unfair to compare those dudes. They're not in that same category. Okay? So it'd be unfair to compare them. So the thing is, when you try to shit on a fighter that's clearly better than the other, but then you want to brag about fighters that they beaten, don't you sound stupid? So that's really some hateful shit. That's just a person that's hating on someone. That's who that is. Y'all say somebody's hating because they be honest about some shit. I don't give a fuck. I always like Zab Judah as a fighter. At the same time, am I going to lie and say Zab Judah didn't make an ass out of himself when Costa Tszyu fucked him up and he went and attacked the referee? That wasn't respectable. That shit wasn't respectable. So because I like Zab Judah as a fighter, I gotta lie for Zab Judah? That's some bullshit he did. That was some times when I seen him fight and pretend he got hit in his balls when he clearly got hit in the body and got hurt. I'ma lie? Because y'all would lie? Nah, we don't do that shit, bro. We don't do that shit over here. We don't suck dick over here. We don't suck dick over here. I don't know where y'all get this whole ass mentality for this whole ass shit y'all do, but y'all need to fucking grow the fuck up. Y'all do this shit to yourselves. I can post all your comments and show everybody all the shit y'all say. Like, look at these grown ass men in their feelings like some bitches over these dudes. Do y'all understand where I'm coming from? We don't do the favoritism thing. Goddamn, I mean, shit, if I played for the New York Jets, motherfucker, and then all of a sudden I get traded to the Raiders, guess what? Hey, y'all over there in New York, y'all my homies, we still cool, but when I put that fucking silver and black uniform on, that's gonna be your ass. Ain't no hatred, but I'm fucking you up on that field. I ain't gonna go in there and hold bell, boy, that's my homies. I'm gonna be over there telling the Jets how I plays and shit. No, I'm no longer a Jet. Y'all have no fucking common sense, bro, like seriously. It's like talking to a bunch of fucking little boys, little kids. Y'all not men. I'm telling you flat out, y'all are not men. And if you find yourself not getting along with women, it's probably because you act like little boys to them. Now, I ain't talking about these gold digging motherfuckers that just basically out here just about, nigga, what you gonna do for me? No, I'm talking flat out, y'all are some immature motherfuckers. And the fact that you can come into a comment section and try to argue your personal feelings are over another fucking man. You don't feel like a straight up bitch doing that shit? I don't give a fuck. I'm not arguing for Jaron Ennis. I'm not arguing for none of them. I'm fucking stating the facts of the fucking right and wrong factor, and I'm going to be straight up about what's happening and how it's happening. Y'all motherfuckers, I mean, y'all on some other shit. Y'all some hoe-ass dudes, man. I straight up, y'all are some hoes, man. Y'all are some straight up hoes. Let me get to Deontay Wilder real quick, man, because this is what I really wanted to talk about, but I had to get this shit out. Deontay Wilder was offered a fight with McCauley at Bridgerweight. He's yet to respond, right? He's yet to respond. Now, I am not going to say what Wilder should or shouldn't do. Now, I can give my opinion about how I see shit, but what he does is what he does, just like any other fighter. On the business side of things, it's obvious Mauricio Sulaiman think that this fight should happen, right? Okay. Whether it's because he really want to see Wilder win and go out on top, somewhat. I mean, it's still not going to do anything because, looking at the division he's in, okay? Or whether it's because he want to see Martin McCauley or Lawrence McCauley, whatever the fuck he called himself, whatever his name is. But whether it's either that or they want him to be in a position where now they can do something with him because he got to win over Wilder. Either way, it's a fail. Okay? I'm going to tell you why I say it's a fail. Wilder has been a heavyweight his whole pro career. So to all of a sudden come to the conclusion that he's naturally a Bridgerweight. 213 is his unbeatable weight, says Malik Scott, says Wilder. He gets beat at 213, he gets beat at 214. His losses wasn't even competitive with Parker and with Zhang. It was basically, he showed nothing. He showed what he always shows. But now you stepping up in competition. The heart's beating faster. I'm not used to this shit. I can't handpick. See, I'm used to talking shit about I beat him in 3 rounds. I beat him, I knock him out 3 or 4 rounds. Yeah, I do this. Now you got to prove it. You can't go out and knock out, like I said, a C, D class, Z class fighter and say, look what I did to him. Like, oh, well, yeah, he'll do it to this guy too. Even commentators and different boxing personalities, fans are like, all was behind that hype thinking Wilder can just knock out anybody. And like I told you, when you step up in class, y'all gotta understand, what makes a great fighter is not just the hand speed, the punching power, the boxing skill, but the heart. Okay? Punch resistance. The mindset to keep going. It's different. It's different caliber of people, different fighters, okay? This is what I'm saying to you guys. And people don't understand that. So y'all got behind this whole, if Wilder hits you, it's over. What happened? So basically, to go down to Bridgerweight, okay, that's nothing more than waving the white flag. I can't compete with you heavyweights. Yet I've been a heavyweight all my career. Did Muhammad Ali go down to cruiserweight or go back down to light heavyweight? Did Evander Holyfield go back down to light heavyweight or cruiserweight? Do you see Usyk going back down to light heavyweight or cruiserweight? No. So why the fuck is it that if Wilder does it, it's another great accomplishment or goal for no. It's waving the white flag. I can't beat you guys. I feel more comfortable fighting smaller guys. So I don't care that they call it Bridgerweight. It's still heavyweights to me. They just fucking basically separated by 224 being the weight limit. Still heavyweight. Because cruiserweight didn't change, now did it? So anything over 200 pounds is heavyweight. You see what I'm saying? So he goes down to Bridgerweight. Okay, what's the difference? He's still coming in at 213, 214 or whatever. What's the difference? Yeah, the difference, Ari, is whoever he's going to fight is not going to be over 224. What's the difference? Everybody he fought wasn't 250, 240. Hell, everybody he fought wasn't 230. So what's the difference? It's the mindset. Y'all call this man the hardest puncher in heavyweight history, which means most of his opponents shouldn't have a chance because of that crushing power. But somehow the hardest puncher, listen to y'all logic, the hardest puncher in heavyweight history can't compete with the heavyweights anymore. So he goes down to Bridgerweight to fight smaller heavyweights because his super heavyweight power somehow isn't enough for heavyweights. Hell, Michael Hunter ain't calling himself no Bridgerweight. He's a heavyweight. I mean, damn. Chris Bird went up to heavyweight. Why did he come back down? Because he got to the point where basically Chris Bird, out of anything that he lacked on his arsenal was punching power, like big punching power. So for Chris Bird, what did Chris Bird do? Chris Bird went back down. He dropped back down to light heavyweight. You know what I said? I said this shit could come back to haunt him, man. And they was like, what you mean? I said, because when you go up to heavyweight, the heavyweights are not as fast as the smaller guys. And you get so used to fighting these bigger, heavier guys. You being naturally the smaller guy and you're faster than these guys, now when you drop back down, you're not necessarily going to be the faster guy anymore. And then at his age, and for him to come back down and weight like he did, I just felt like this might be a situation where now he end up where my reflexes, and understand why he came back down was because his skills were deteriorating. That's what people don't understand. It's not like he was winning and then all of a sudden he's on top and he's like, you know what, I just feel like I should drop back down in weight now because I think it'd be better for my reputation. The fact that now, I'm on a winning streak in the heavyweight division, and I'm on a high right now. And so when I go back down to light heavyweight, I'm taking that same momentum with me. No, his skills were starting to deteriorate. He was starting to get hit by the bigger, slower heavyweights. Now, what the misconception was if I could take these punches from a heavyweight, man, I get hit by a light heavyweight, it ain't gonna be nothing. No, that's theory. That's theory. And this is what I'm saying. He started becoming flat-footed. His hands were slower. His reflexes were shot. He couldn't get out of the way of punches anymore. And when you're getting hit by bigger, slower guys, much bigger, much slower guys, and you can't get out of the way of their punches, and your footwork is gone, your reflexes are gone, your head movement is not like it used to be. Now these smaller guys that's going to be like heavyweights are going to be faster. And yeah, they still hit hard enough to knock you out. In his very first fight as a light heavyweight, what happened? He got stopped. He got beat the fuck up badly. Do you understand what I'm saying? Well, all the Chris Berg fans that was sitting up here trying to tell me then, oh man, I think Chris Berg on that, he gonna be deadly. He gonna be deadly. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Cause now when he come back down, what's gonna happen is like he gonna be stronger. Like he said, I'm like, all right, we'll see. Listen, we won't know until we see it. But to me, common sense, what I'm saying, if I didn't see what I saw, I wouldn't really say that. But what I'm telling you, his skills are deteriorating. That's why he's going back down. Dropping weight is not going to make his fucking reflexes come back. It's not going to increase his punching power. It's not going to make him have better footwork. He's losing those things. Do you understand? And now he's going to be fighting guys that's smaller, that's basically back down to his natural, to his natural fight weight. And it's not gonna go the way y'all think. Once again, and some of these dudes were fighters. They was in the same gym with me, fighting and doing the same shit. But fans, this is the difference with when you're a fan of someone. You don't think with your fucking brain. You think with this. And what ended up happening? He got fucked up. Now, the only thing for Wilder is Wilder's not losing weight. He's just fighting smaller dudes. Same thing can apply to Wilder, though, in terms of now these dudes are faster and they get these shots off where they're a lot faster than these heavyweights. And see, the fact that Wilder never fought Wilder's been all the way up to 238 pounds. Okay, he went all the way to 238 pounds. He said that 238 was too much for him. He said 213 was his perfect weight, his unbeatable weight. Yet, he lost 2 back-to-back fights at his so-called perfect weight. So, it's not even about a weight thing with Wilder. Wilder just can't fucking box, and this is what people don't get. So, for Wilder to go down to decide, okay, I'm going to campaign as a Bridgerweight, it really is the type of shit where, like I said, for one, yes, you are waving the white flag. I can no longer compete with you heavyweights. Let me go down. What does that do for your skill set, though? And if you're going to depend on just the fucking right hand, like always, right? And you think that somehow this is going to put you in a position where all of a sudden now, think about it, all of a sudden now, when I hit these guys, they going to sleep. You always got to think somebody can always hit you first and hit you just as hard. And like you always say, any man over 200 pounds can knock you out, right? Well, when you couldn't knock out Zhang, you couldn't knock out Parker, now you fighting these smaller guys, and then all of a sudden you think the knockout's supposed to come, and then it doesn't, then what does it do? Then you got to understand, how much longer does Wilder want to fight? Wilder out his own mouth said he want to fight. He's about 39. No, he's 40, he said. He's 40. And Wilder's about to turn 39 or whatever. So 38, 39 or whatever the fuck. Wilder been 37 for a long time. I think, yeah. But anyway, bottom line. How much longer does Wilder want to fight? So the significance of him going in is to do what? Is it to just say, okay, I fought a guy with a belt. I became a champion in another weight class. Then retire? Wilder doesn't fight often. Then you got to consider, too, what's happened with Wilder in his personal life. He's been quiet. You haven't seen videos of him training. Nothing. We haven't seen videos of Malik Scott. We don't know what's going on with those two. Because remember, at the end of the fight, Malik Scott was over there celebrating with Zhang and them. And Wilder can't be too happy about that shit. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't know why the fuck you would. Like, damn, this is my trainer. And this motherfucker over here, my brother, right? We got a brother. Remember all that? And he over here literally jumped and ran in the ring. But at the same time, like I said, shit, Malik Scott might have been at the point where I'm tired of this motherfucker. Lying for him, pretending that he, all that, you know, as long as he's doing what I'm telling him to do in training, and this and that, and then look at what happens. See, the problem with y'all is y'all, like I said, y'all with this taking side shit and always want to try to make the person you like more out to be the fucking one to be right. Just imagine you dating a female and she hoeing around, but her family's taking her side because that's her family. Knowing damn well, if you did the same shit to her, if it was you, fuck, leave that no good nigga alone. He ain't shit. Fuck him. Nah, no, leave it. No. But the daughter does it to you. Then, well, you know, people are human. People go through things. You got to talk to her. Find out what you do, you know. Maybe something you did. Every excuse that they gonna make for her, they wouldn't make for you. That's what y'all do. Hoe ass shit, man. So, you know, at the end of the day, Malik Scott be doing some weirdo shit. Wilder be doing some weirdo shit. They talked about their brotherhood and all that. We've seen Floyd and Tank have a falling out. We've seen, you know, Leonard Ellaby and Floyd are no longer chill. We've seen all these break. Riley and Bullet. You know, Baumgartner and motherfucking, what's his name? Tony Harrison, you know, no longer. So shit happens. Nothing's etched in stone. So I don't know. But personally, me, to just think about where Wilder, you know, where he is right now, where he was and where he was trying to go, this makes Wilder look desperate. It makes him look weak. Now, if he pulls it off, aside from Wilder fans going, yay, understand, people don't give a fuck about history no more. They don't give a shit about legacy and all that shit no more. They don't care about none of that. So for Wilder to do it, okay, it's an accomplishment. Who really gives a fuck? That's how, I mean, really, who really cares? That's why I say it's unfair when you look at boxing. Who talks about strawweights and featherweights? They don't really talk about these motherfuckers. And it's crazy because, like, somebody said something the other day, and I laughed and said, that's true. Dude said, yo, I didn't even know who New Wave, whatever. Like, I never even heard of the dude. Then I watched him fight. He's like, I'm watching you. I'm like, okay, dude got some skill. He can fight. Then I'm like, I don't know none of these other people. Like, everybody, the fights I watched, they're like, I don't even know these dudes. I don't know none of them guys at that weight. Dude didn't know who Fulton is. None of this shit. So this is my point, you guys, man. It's easy to talk stupid shit. It's easy to fucking run your mouth about things because you just think you know every fucking thing. But, goddamn, if a motherfucker is pulling up evidence and proof about what's being said and done, and y'all still trying to argue with the facts, y'all got mental problems. Like, something is wrong with you guys. Something is, like, seriously not right in here with you guys. So when I look at anything, I look at it from the logic and the understanding of what's actually happening. So Wilder might feel more comfortable that maybe he think these smaller heavyweights punches won't be as hard, or he won't have as hard a time as knocking them out. It's still a step down. It's a step down. And not to mention, there's nobody there with any star power. Nobody there that you know that you really think he's a really good fighter. And if they had him, you'd hear about him. Here's the craziest thing about it, right? Is when you hear Bridgerweight, what name pops up in your head? Nobody. You know the crazy thing? The last time we heard anybody really talking about Bridgerweight and mentioning it in several videos was Hassan Rahman Jr. And we saw what happened to him. I mean, so him, Tommy Morrison's son, like they have nobody there. So this dude Lawrence Okolie is fighting in a weak ass division. There's nothing going on there. Also, win, lose, or draw, maybe Mauricio Sulaiman feel like Wilder's name might bring some attention to the division. And when you do business, you consider it's boxes you check to try to cover everything to, make business pick up. So, yeah, I feel like it's all of the above. I don't know what Wilder's financial status is, but if he doesn't really need the money, if he's good, it's not a money thing. I don't want to know what's going on between him and, his other half and whatever. Just say money might be involved with whatever. I don't know. But unless it's a situation where he really needs the money and he feels like he has a better chance at winning at fighting Bridgerweights than the heavyweights, which, it just sounds stupid to me because they're still heavyweights. Just because somebody added a different division don't change shit, man. It ain't like all of a sudden because they made a different division, now all of a sudden human beings are just getting bigger by the minute. No. Bottom line, it's just he doesn't have to worry about fighting guys that he normally was fighting anyway. Like the hardest punch in heavyweight history, but I can't handle heavyweights. That's exactly what he'd be saying. That's exactly what he would be saying. So I just don't see how this really benefits him, man. I don't think he's interested because Mauricio Sulaiman made it clear that he never got a response back from Wilder when he made the offer in the first place. And I just feel like for Wilder, it's a situation of, man, look, if you're good financially, I don't know why people don't understand this, man, but Wilder is another guy who could start a podcast. Adrian Broner could start a podcast. The only thing with I think if Wilder started a podcast, listen, I don't know how comfortable he feels speaking about different things, like what exactly they'll be talking about. I know if Adrian Broner had a podcast, man, they'd be telling us some stupid shit. It'll be like some goofy, silly shit or whatever. I don't know, man. I think Wilder would probably take a different approach than Adrian would. But what I'm saying is, people don't understand, you don't have to just make your money in boxing, walk away from boxing, and then all of a sudden, just try to live off your money or work to the point where everything you're doing is just taking family time away because now you're no longer boxing. You'd rather be able to stay around more. You could work from home. You could, do something where, people got to be creative, man. Just what is it that I can do that other people aren't doing? People would go open up a restaurant or some chicken and waffles or some shit, like something that people already have done. You know what I'm saying? And the thing with Wilder is he's a guy that a lot of people turned on him. But Wilder can have a podcast where, I don't watch the show, like Love and Hip Hop or whatever kind of show he was on or whatever. I don't know what it was, but I don't watch those shows, so they don't interest me. But Wilder said he want to go on to acting and all that, right? So what I'm saying is, if you want to do that, then you shouldn't be afraid or have a problem with speaking in front of people. And I think if Wilder had a podcast, Wilder could do some things, even just people that he interview and talk to, just do things in a different way. And what I'm saying is he would have a lot of fan interest, people that would jump on what he's doing and be a part of what he's doing. And I'm saying this because I just don't see how people don't understand and Wilder talks about being a warrior, right? Once again, then that warriors don't like to fucking wave the white flag. Wilder, you said you'd rather die in the ring than quit, right? Than have somebody throw the towel in. So that's exactly what you'd be doing by going to Bridgerweight, by fighting at Bridgerweight, because at the end of the day, you're just saying, yeah, and that I can't compete with you guys. I'm no longer giving this, there's no interest in me fighting anybody other than top guys anymore. We've watched you do this your whole career. So now that you have to fight these top dudes and you go to Bridgerweight and fight who? Fight who? So if you beat Lawrence or Cody, who's really going to be impressed by that shit? You understand what I'm saying? So if it's about a check, if it's about just fucking, it's another payday, I don't know. I don't know. And especially after you lost to Zane the way you did in 4 rounds. Then what happens? And the worst case scenario, what if you lose to Cody? Then what? Can't make any excuses. Because the point is, going to Bridgerweight is to protect you from the bigger heavyweights. Facts, that's what it is. That's what it, now you don't have to worry about fighting guys that's much, much bigger than you. Basically, that's what's being said. I mean, that's the whole point of it. That is the whole point of bringing you to Bridgerweight. So, I don't see Wilder, even if he was to do it for the one fight, I don't really see him trying to like really stay there and like just, okay, I'm a Bridgerweight. Now, I mean, who the fuck is gonna like? And I mean, if he does that, then too, who's gonna like? Who are you gonna fight that people are gonna care about? You can't be the main event on a solid card fighting as a fucking Bridgerweight. Like, who are you gonna fight? So even if you fought Bacoli, I see that shit being more of a undercard fight. If you are the main event, then who's the undercard? Like, what type of card will be put together where people even care about this shit? You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know what Wilder's thinking, like where his head is with all of this. First off, what he really need to do, and which is probably what he's been doing, is trying to heal and get through whatever his personal situations are. Maybe that's why he didn't respond, because he's, trying to get his personal life together, and that mental health, all that shit is more important than anything else. And, even in that, I remember people talking shit. Even Blue Blood is irresponsible for this guy to say that Wilder has been diagnosed with mental health issues or depression or whatever, this and this and this and that. Yeah, all that shit. Remember that, guys? Remember that? All these people was talking about, ain't nothing wrong with Champ. Even these dudes in his corner running around, ain't nothing wrong with Champ. Champ good. Champ this, Champ that. Wilder say one thing, these dudes speaking on his behalf say something completely different. I'm like, y'all either making Wilder, exposing him to be a liar, or y'all some liars. Because Wilder say something completely different from what they say. And then all of a sudden, remember, Wilder talked about trying to take his own life. Wilder talked about mental health issues. He talked about the shit they go through. So now let's just forget all the shit y'all said, running your mouth trying to defend him, saying he wasn't going through mental health issues. But then when he fucking basically admitted and then break down in tears about another fucking man who's not going to know what it's like to be a father and tell him what we go through, y'all think that's normal shit? That's just so do y'all just sit up at breakfast or somewhere talking to y'all kids and just bust out, start crying and shit for nothing? So all of those things is my point, was the whole fanboy shit. Quick to try to defend somebody and not look at what's being said, what the truth is. Y'all just want to control what everybody believe, what they see, no matter what evidence they have. I had a fight where the one guy was supposed to fight, he pulled out. The replacement, all right, was not a good fighter at all. At all. He had this big-ass lump, like, right here, and I'm like, yo, this dude, come on, man. It's like, yo, listen, the fight is not here, and we just go do something else. I was, like, irritated with the fact I'm ready, in top form as usual, let's go. If this motherfucker would have started running his mouth, talking about, yo, this Aries ain't want to fight. Motherfucker, you got a fucking big-ass lump right here. I don't even know why the fuck they allowing you to fight. And you're a replacement, which means you was probably not in fight shape, right? And what happened was a week later, that same dude fought somebody and got knocked out in the first round. I'm not a bully. So what would I, and I'm like, come on, man. Even my trainer was like, seriously? They're like, this is all we have. He's the only person that was, and he came, he said, nah. So if he'd have been talking shit like, boy, I saved you an ass whooping. But he ain't talking no shit, but I'm just thinking about, what if it would have been, yo, Aries ain't fight dude. Aries ain't want that smoke. Bro, come on, man. That shit to me would have been like child abuse. He got knocked out in the first round. And he got knocked out in the first round by a dude that I knocked out in the first round. And I'm like, nah, come on. So I guess in this generation, in this very, very day and time right here, that would have been, I guess I ducked him. I was scared. I didn't want smoke. Come on, man. Come on, man. Nah, I'm not desperate. I'm not, this dude had no business in the ring with me. You understand what I'm saying? None. So for me, just to look impressive and go destroy this dude, like, come on, bro. I mean, y'all quick to say somebody ducked somebody, right? And like I said, I don't play neutral. If I thought Crawford was being a scared bitch, that's what I would say. If I thought Boots or anybody was being a scared bitch, that's what I would say. I said this shit before. I don't think either one of them are afraid of the other. I just know, for one, y'all can talk all that bullshit y'all want about Boots, but Crawford knows that motherfucker's a threat. Okay, I tell you what. Since y'all keep talking all this bullshit and trying to validate like everything Crawford say or do, y'all agree with him? Well, Crawford speaks very highly of Shakur Stevenson. So do you think that Shakur Stevenson is better than Jerron Boots Ennis? Do y'all think Shakur's better than him? Because y'all said that Shakur's ass. He don't let his hands go. He can't punch. He's ass. Y'all heard me say Boots was fighting on the inside because Bozzy told him to. Like, yo, break him down, and what he did worked. But I felt like defensively he should have been more responsible because he was getting hit with unnecessary shots. Y'all would never say that shit about Crawford. And David Avenesian was lighting his ass up early in that fight when they fought. And he wasn't being defensively responsible early in the fight. Okay, Boots was getting hit. But the punches wasn't bothering him. And so, because a guy is not bothering you with his shots, I don't think you should stand up there and just get caught. He looked irresponsible defensively in that fight. This is what I'm saying. Y'all would never say that shit about a fighter that y'all like. And I flat out said it. Or if he fought Crawford, that's all. Y'all are just such little pussies, man. I honestly, y'all, I gotta say what's on my mind and my heart, because this is, y'all just, everything about somebody you like is perfect. Y'all never have nothing to say, and it's like, I don't care what you feel about this motherfucker personally. I'm not talking to y'all to get a reaction for your personal feelings. We're talking about the situation. Y'all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. I know you don't. Because I've heard both sides. And Crawford didn't deny shit. Crawford, plain and simple, like he said, Boots is a good fighter. You know, I understand where he's at and this and this and this. I don't care about how confident he says things. Guess what? He knows better. And if y'all too stupid, okay, so let me ask y'all something. Since y'all always want to play the fucking devil's advocate, let's do it this way. Let's say Terrence Crawford right now is saying, Boots, let's go. And Boots goes, you want to fight me? $25 million. Not one of you Crawford fans would be sitting there talking about no motherfucking, oh man, you know, y'all wouldn't be sitting there talking about, well, yo, Jerron Boots, he's worth the $25 million, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he got the right, you know. No, not one of y'all. Y'all all would be saying, this nigga out here overpricing himself. He know damn well he ain't gonna get no 25. Come on with that shit. Stop. Crawford ain't never made $25 million in one fight. How the fuck Crawford gonna ask for money when he's the A side, and he gonna ask some motherfucker to pay him something that he never fucking made against more known fighters than fucking than Boots Ennis? He didn't get $25 million fighting against motherfucking Errol Spence. So how the fuck Boots gonna pay him $25 million? Y'all say the stupidest shit. If you want to fight him so much, give him the $25 million. Oh, you think Boots giving it to him out of his pocket? I mean, like, y'all, seriously, man, stop talking to me if y'all can't talk like men. And it's obvious y'all can't. Y'all say the dumbest shit. They were gonna tell me I agree with some of it. Nigga, I don't need you to agree with nothing I'm saying. I don't give a fuck if you agree with what I'm fucking saying. I'm speaking the facts. I give you what was fucking said. I let you hear both sides. And you motherfuckers still make excuses. So, I don't give a fuck about you agreeing with me. Like what you say is going to change my mind about the facts. I'm telling you what the fuck came out of motherfuckers' mouths. So otherwise, y'all listen to whatever channel supports the fighters you like and say, see, even he said, I don't give a fuck what he said. She said, they suck, I don't give a fuck what they said. Y'all ain't the only ones that suck dick. The motherfuckers that y'all sitting there fucking bragging about, yeah, they do too. All of them. That's why y'all act the same. Y'all don't understand common sense. I can give you another fucking straight up story or some shit where I had, okay. I didn't think about this one earlier. Perfect fucking example. Perfect fucking example. When I was 17, okay, so before my just say like this, before I fully developed my, like, all my power, just say, I was knocking people out one punch. And I remember there was a dude, well, we just know him as Will. It's another name I remember they was calling him, some little nickname they had for him. I can't remember what the fucking name was. But he, him and this dude named Hutch that became a fucking police officer. And I remember, now they older than me. So I remember he was one of these motherfuckers that whenever I was around him, he would never look at me. He would glance at my butt. He would always have this little, like this little jealous, envious ass look on his face. And I'm an eye contact motherfucker. I ain't one of them act like you understand what I'm saying? So he knows I'm there. We playing ball. They had a YMCA, and we used to go there on the weekends and play ball. Shit was packed. And when they could put boxing rings in this motherfucker, right? Well, we called it the PAL, the Irvington PAL, back in Irvington, New Jersey. So they put, we in this motherfucker, right? And this motherfucker start punching the fucking wall. Like that's supposed to be intimidated or some shit, right? And this dude was a white dude in there. I didn't know who he was. I remember him telling us that he had a fight with George Foreman at one time and said that George Foreman, or he sparred George Foreman or whatever, and he went in the bathroom, he's pissing out blood and everything. And he said, I remember him saying, like, you know, you guys don't value your hands, huh? He's like, man. And he started talking. He showed how his knuckles like a fucking meatball. All this shit was just smooth around, like everything. And so he started talking, and I'm like, wait, I remember this dude because I met him. And I was like, you know what I'm saying? I remember, and we were talking, so I'm like, I didn't recognize him at the time. I'm like, yo, that's the dude from Springfield Avenue, and we talking. And but at this point he's talking to them, and so he was just talking stupid, like he was just like whatever they were saying, they were saying. But when we came to the ring, and it was time for us to spar, I'm gonna tell you what I saw this motherfucker do. The dude that he was about to spar, I don't know what took this motherfucker so long, but by the time he was coming out, we had the gloves on, right? And he's standing with his arms crossed, with that same stupid smirk, but he's not looking directly at me. He just stand like, it was just something about me he was envious of, right? So the dude that we were sparring with, I remember he yelled out to him, "That's right, take it to his ass, take it to his ass." And I said, when I knock him the fuck out, you next. Just like that. And everybody's like, yeah, hell yeah. But it was a lot of people in that gym that didn't like him. And basically, I knew everybody there. I'm cool with everybody. I got an entourage with me. And I remember beating the fuck out this dude. We were sparring, but we doing our thing. And I beat the fuck out of this dude. And then I'm like, nah, don't leave. Put the fucking gloves on, let's go. I'm gonna knock that stupid ass smirk off your face. Every time you see me, it's that dumb look. So I'm gonna show you today. Now, I'm like 17. At the time, I'm about like 220. Around 220. He's around 22, 23. Around my size, maybe a little bit heavier. Maybe 230, around 230, around between 230 and 235. A little bit heavier. He ain't want to fucking put the gloves on. You could see it in his face. He didn't want to, but he didn't want to look upstage. Once again, I'm only like 17. So him being older, in his mind, I don't want to get punked by a teenager. And I beat the living fuck out of this dude. Now, I just sparred this dude, wore his ass out, and I punished him even worse because Yeah, and I know when he saw this ass whooping, he did not want to put those gloves on. And he came out like swinging wild hard, like he tried to go for broke. My stamina is crazy. And he basically got the fuck beat out of him. And it was personal. So when we took the gloves off, I was like, oh, let's go. Like, you know, I wanted to like street fight him now. I'm like, it was more to what I'm telling you. It was like, it was just him. He was just such a bitch. You know what I'm saying? The people that he was around was nothing but yes men, and could never, ever, ever let this motherfucker know when he was out of pocket. So people like that just have that mindset. So I've been dealing with you motherfuckers all my life with this whole everything gotta be however you see it, that it's the only way and whatever. So for people around him that was like, oh no man, but dude shouldn't have called my man out like that. You know what I'm saying? My man wasn't even ready. No, he was about to spar. The dude was waiting for like the spar, and he took forever to come out. So fuck, he's like, yo, you want to rumble, big dog? I'm like, yeah, let's go. All the motherfuckers are older than me. So I'm 17. They all early 20s. All the motherfuckers older than me. They grown ass men. I'm 17. Nobody said, yo, but Aries only 17. You know, nah, it was no. You understand what I'm saying? I'm destroying these dudes. It's not even close. But this motherfucker, what I'm saying, every excuse, my dude wasn't even ready. But they eating his ass up. The fuck you mean he wasn't ready? I mean, I'm saying, like, you know, he's about to, like, yo, stop acting like a bitch, man. Y'all know what we do when we come in here. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what the fuck we do. And they used to always tell us, like, man, listen, anything happens on the outside and it causes any anger, aggression, I want y'all to take it out on each other in here, not in the streets and this and this and that. And I'm like, you know, so when we sit in the back, I remember one of the older trainers was talking to me, and he said, what happened, young blood? What happened out there? Told him, I said, nah, man, this motherfucker, every time he come in here, I ain't never said nothing to him, never had no type of issue with him, but every time he see me, he glanced at me and like had this little like sarcastic ass like smirk or something, like, and like I was about to walk over and literally smack the shit out of him, like literally pimp slapped him. I'm talking like backhand, pow, what, do something, like that's what I was about. I'm like, and he was like, man, he's arrogant as hell. And we had a situation at the movie theater where I got word that they think he had something to do with somebody I was very close with that got jumped and got hurt really bad, and I didn't know for sure, but people was like, yo, I feel strongly that it was him. And I didn't find out until after that, yeah, he did have something to do with that shit. And then come to find out that it was a chick back in the day that I used to date, and Fonticia Yarborough, I think I'm saying her name right. And this motherfucker was on her so bad. He wanted her so that. But I never paid attention to this motherfucker. See, this is what I'm saying. So I didn't even know about those little details. And that's what his issue was. That's part of what his issue was. And then all that, I hate light-skinned niggas. All that goofy, stupid shit. So you see, it was one of these things where if somebody around here would have said, yo, what was your issue with homie, man? He don't fuck with you. He ain't did shit to you. Why you acting so stupid? Like, every time, like, I know his boys see what he do. Every time he would see me, he would just walk, every time, that stupid look on his face. And you just only when I'm around. So it was just like, nah, fuck it. So now, and I told him we could do it in the street, motherfucker, anywhere. Fuck you. And he looking stupid. I fucked him up. And I'm like, yeah. Now everybody is like, yo, people like, yo, you want me to take him out? I'm like, nah, fuck that. I want to do it my own. Nah, I'm saying, like, he ain't shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta, you just, I'm like, nah, fuck, ain't. All right, anything, just give me word. Clock this, man. I'm like, nah. But you see what I'm saying? This is the shit I'm saying. I deal with you motherfuckers, man. Y'all act like fucking little bitches, man, little kids. That's how y'all act. And it's like, yo, once again, did nothing to this dude, never did nothing. But he, in his mind, made me his enemy. He, in his mind, I hate these light-skinned niggas. I said, I guess the light-skinned motherfucker must have took one of your bras and fucked the shit out of her. Just something, because, I mean, I'm not that type of, I'm just not built like that. I just can't look and say, I don't like this motherfucker. I've never been that type of person. So I'm listening to this shit, I'm like, yo, what the fuck, And I remember seeing this motherfucker. I saw him. Well, I don't know where all y'all are from, but if y'all ever been to a place called Irvington, New Jersey, there was a place called Valley Fair. It was kind of like a big-ass flea market indoor, though, that was open all week long. And we went down there one day. They had a baseball field. We used to go down there and play baseball. And then right there, you go further down, whatever. So anyway, we down there and shit, and we just chilling. So I used to love buying my incense and stuff, candles and all that. And they had like a lot of paint. I used to get my paintings and stuff down there. And they also did like you get like your face, like stuff like logos and stuff. So I used to go down there and get shit done. And we seen this motherfucker sitting there, and I don't know, like he was with some women, like maybe his mom or like relatives or some shit, like whatever. So he wasn't on no ignorant shit, but I just seen the motherfucker, and again he just dropped his head. But this time he ain't suck his teeth and make that stupid face. He just looked down and shit. And I went on about my business. And then that's when, probably a couple of, I don't know, maybe a couple of days or something after that, we come to find out, that's when I found out that he had something to do with that shit. And I was like, next time we see this motherfucker is on. And then, I'm just going, and I ain't see the motherfucker. And I just remember one day, how something happened, you don't see a person, you forget about them. And even if you and I see this motherfucker, and then I remember we was outside, this chubby dude, can't even remember his name. But anyway, we outside, come over here, what up. And we just sitting there about to plan what we about to do. And I remember they just started talking about things that was happening. And I remember the dude was talking about him getting locked up. He was like, yo, man, they locked all of them up. It's like, these motherfuckers had drugs all in the car, bro, everything. It's like, in this motherfucker, he had a warrant for some shit. I think they stole a car or some shit and all that. And so basically this motherfucker was already, he was just out there doing asshole shit. You understand what I'm saying? And once again, when you got yes men around you, you got people around you that have a certain mindset, guess what? Nobody's ever going to tell you anything differently. Problem with you motherfuckers is y'all hear things and y'all just all automatically, I don't give a fuck what you say. Y'all just process something to just respond. And no chauvinistic shit, but that's what women are known to do. Women are known to listen just to respond. No rhyme or reason in what they're saying. They just want to respond. And it's always when they want to disagree with you. That's the shit y'all do. Y'all, I don't care what I say. So to tell me I agree with some of what you said, I don't need you to agree with shit that I'm saying. All you got to fucking do is shut the fuck up and listen to what is being said out the mouth of the fucking fighters that you fucking speaking for and speaking against. So I don't give a fuck about you agreeing with me. The fucking shit that I'm telling you is real simple. Any fucking time. If I fucking, listen, salute to Kurt DeVille, counterpunch boxing. I already made the motherfucking, example. Okay, analogy. If I same thing, Kurt DeVille keep talking shit about me, saying my name or whatever, and I say, Kurt, send a contract. Or, Kurt, show up at the gym. I'm going to send the address. Sure, or you send me the address to wherever you at. I'm going to come to you. And Kurt don't respond. Because you like Kurt DeVille more than you like me. Because Kurt has a bigger channel. That means Kurt's right. He keeps bringing up my name, but he don't want to fight me. And I say, Kurt, send me the address to the gym you go to, or I'll send you the address to where I'm at. In fact, wherever you are, I'll fly you out. I'll pay for your way out here. And we going to rumble. And if Kurt says, man, I got bigger fish to fry, but Kurt keeps saying my name, you mean to tell me you not going to say, yo, Kurt, that's some whole shit you doing, no, seriously. Why you keep saying Aries' name if you don't want to fight him? You keep saying shit, you keep tweeting, you keep making comments, but then he's telling you, let's fucking meet up and let's rumble. And you don't want to do it. So it's my fault if Kurt don't send me the address. It's my fault Kurt don't want to accept my offer and come out here. And if you have financial issues, I'll make sure you get here, no problem. I'll send you out. I will fly you out here. I will fly you out here. I will pay whatever. So, but it's my fault that Kurt don't want to fight. But he keeps saying my name in a derogatory manner and saying shit and talking tough, but he don't want to fucking fight. That's my fucking fault? This is what the fuck you guys are doing. This is what you're doing. And this is what I'm telling you. If this dude, Madrimov, and I hope Crawford win. I'm rolling with Crawford to win. And if Crawford becomes undisputed and all that shit, great. At the same fucking time, though, when he tells you, I'm looking for Canelo, I'm looking for a rematch with Spence. Remember, he said 3 fucking fights and I'll be undisputed. Is he looking to fight Spence at 154? He's not going to get Canelo at 154. And the plans he's talking about, I don't see him working. That's why even today I saw a video. He keeps talking about Canelo. If he thinks Canelo's worried about him, well, wait. Y'all won't say, but Canelo got bigger fish to fry. Y'all saying Canelo is running from Crawford. How can you run from somebody and you're not even in the same division? And if they was to fight, I'd be pulling for Crawford to fuck Canelo up. Doesn't mean he wins, but I'd be pulling for him to win. But how the fuck are you running from somebody that you're not even in the same weight class? You know what y'all say? Y'all say shit like, yeah, but this motherfucker fought Charlo and Charlo came up. Okay. See how easy it is to analyze some shit though? When you want to make, when you want to say something that you think is common sense, but yet a man is saying, send the contract. They say everything except let's fight, but they keep tweeting shit. They keep saying shit. But we'll send him the $25 million. Why are you fucking putting a $25 million price tag on Jaron Ennis and nobody else? Y'all don't understand that shit? Once again, if it was shoe on the other foot, y'all would be like, nah, man, come on. Jaron pricing himself out. He's asking for 25, even if he was in the role that motherfucking Terrence Crawford is in. And Crawford was in his role. Y'all still would be saying the same shit because you Crawford fans. I'm not neither one of these motherfuckers fans. It's simple. I'm nobody's fan. I'm speaking the fucking truth. Y'all know damn well y'all some lying motherfuckers. If y'all gonna tell me, no, I'll be news. You can't even tell the truth now. You'll be saying the same exact shit. This dude is asking for 25 million. Y'all the same fucking ones that sit there and talk about, look at Canelo. Why he asking for 200 million? He know he ain't gonna get that. To put it to you like this, Crawford is nowhere near as big as Canelo in this sport. His popularity's not the same. And once again with Canelo, he's been ducking motherfucking Benavidez for the longest. Him and Crawford have done the same exact shit and trying to price themselves out against a fucking opponent that they pretty much try to make it seem like they're not worried about. Okay, but they both put the highest price tag on those on those guys. Why? Why? You think Canelo's situation is different from Crawford's in this now all of a sudden? No, there's not a fight that Crawford wants. It's not because he knows he's not going to get 25 million, but at the same time, only because he see the danger in fucking Boots. Y'all can talk all that shit y'all want. Y'all can then try to critique and act like Crawford doesn't get hit. He does get hit. He bottom line, he gets hit as well. So at the same fucking time though, that's what we want to see. What will happen? We want to see the best fight. Somehow y'all such damn sissies that when it comes to the best fights happening, y'all on some, nah, man, he ain't ready. Okay, then it should be no problem for him to fucking fight Boots, fuck him up, shut his mouth up, and then go do whatever the fuck you want, and you still gonna waste your time chasing Canelo. We've been saying the same shit about Benavidez, the Charlos, and everybody else. What's his name? What's the dude name? Dimitri, whatever. What's his name? Andre and all these dudes that kept waiting, trying to get this lottery fight with Canelo, wasted all these years out their lives trying to get a Canelo fight, and then this shit don't happen. Okay, Canelo didn't fight Charlo when he was at 154. He didn't fight his brother at 160. Wasn't they both at 160 at one time? And then Jamel went down, but he ain't fight them. No, he ain't fight them then. Now, Jamel Charlo accepted the challenge. He goes up to 168. I like the Charlos as fighters. Didn't you hear me rip all into Jamel Charlo, though? for that performance and how he got up there. I'm fighting for the culture today, hating on all that shit, but you got in the ring and all of a sudden, you forgot to fight. You forgot to fight back. You forgot how the fuck to fight. All of a sudden, no. He felt that power in the first round, said, fuck this ain't as easy as I thought. Remember, Jermell Charlo was the one that said, when he watched the David Avenesian fight, I mean, not David Avenesian fight, the John Ryder Canelo fight, he said, I'm like, I could beat this guy, man. See, and this is what I'm saying to you guys. It's always easy to think you can do something. It's always easy for the fans to think you can do something. But then when you get in there, it's different. It's different. You can get that feeling about something, but see, it's a difference when you deal with reality versus ego. Your ego can get you fucked up. Your confidence dealing with it's that you guys know, it's that instinct that you feel it, like you know when you can do something. I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is. I don't care. You just know when something is more serious or not as serious. You just get it. You feel it. Well, once again though, he accepted that challenge. Now didn't he? Now you guys know full fucking well. If Terrence Crawford went up to 168 pounds and fought Canelo and lost, y'all gonna say he dared to be great. Oh, Canelo was just too big. We seen the same thing happen to Jermell. Right now, y'all saying he ain't the same. He ain't Jermell. He's better than Jermell. Okay, yep, I hear all of that shit. Bottom fucking line. Win, lose, or draw, Terrence Crawford is trying to get the lottery fight. And I told you guys, he might find himself in a position where Spence is the only fight where he can get the type of money he's looking at, because for one, he beat Spence, so he's going to be the A side in that fight. But guess what? Him trying to get the Canelo fight is where he's wasting his fucking time at. That's where he's wasting his fucking time at. And you got to understand something. Not only is Canelo the A side against Crawford, but Canelo is also a very proud motherfucker. And he's going to fight by Canelo rules and Canelo rules only. So Canelo will try to milk him and try to make as much money as he possibly can. For one, to send a message to Crawford, motherfucker, you lucky that I'm even giving you this fucking fight. Don't think just because you became, 2-weight division undisputed, you still not on my level. They still don't see you the same way they see me. You still don't have my popularity. Believe me, he's going to try to put him through all of that. Now, if Crawford goes, okay, I accept all those terms. If it's for any one of Canelo's belts, or all of them at the same time, you do know there'll be a rematch clause if Canelo loses. Okay? You do know that. At the same fucking time, for that fight to actually take place, if he gets Canelo before Spence, if the Spence fight ever happened, if he was to get Canelo first, which I don't even think the fight happens, but okay. If he gets Canelo first, then he might not even fight Spence after that. If he gets Spence first, it still don't mean he gets Canelo. Meanwhile, if Jerron Boots Ennis becomes undisputed at 147 pounds and goes up to 154, and Crawford is still there, and you hypocrites say some stupid shit like, yo, but he ain't fought nobody. No, he just became undisputed. Yeah, but ain't nobody there. Oh, so there's nobody there now. I'm saying the same shit, that there's not many big names at all. Not any real notable names at 147. Not that there's not people there that don't have some skill and can fight, but there's no real notable names. Don't make a difference. It ain't like when he fucking got the titles at 140, there was some star-studded stacked names at 140. No, but at the same time, right, he made that accomplishment. And so you can't fucking sit here talking about, oh, what are y'all basing Crawford becoming being a suitable opponent for Canelo? Because he sold up the fucking 147 division. And then y'all said Spence was overrated, he ain't shit. So, okay, see, y'all flip-flop. Once again, like I said, y'all the ones talk how Spence ain't shit, he's overrated. Okay then, so what the fuck does the this Crawford victory mean then, if Spence ain't shit? But all of a sudden, well, he beat Spence. So what? If he ain't shit? So therefore, you can't fucking pull that shit with Jerron Boots Ennis. So if Boots Ennis shows up 147, he comes to 154, and Crawford is still there, I'm telling you motherfuckers, y'all can talk all that bullshit you want. Y'all already hypocrites. But at that point, they have Crawford at 100. I mean, they have Crawford at 35 years old. I don't know when he turns 36. Look at the calendar year. Most of these fighters are fighting maybe twice a year. Let's just say he's 37 and he's still sticking around. The only way he's 37 and still sticking around, and all like him trying to get the biggest bags he can, if Jerron Boots Ennis can generate enough interest where that money, like where it's not about how many people coming so much for it. Crawford just cares about the check. That's all. So bottom line is, for Crawford to say he got bigger fish to fry, so to speak, you know, Boots ain't that guy. He's letting you know, plain and simple. When he says Boots ain't that guy, he don't care if the fan base think he's saying, oh, Boots ain't on my level. No, you know, he knows that Jerron Boots Ennis ain't the dude that's going to get him the type of fight he want with the type of money he want. That's all that shit comes down to. Let's not play this fucking bullshit. Fight by fight, you know, every fighter, you're not going to look the same in every single fucking fight. You already know that shit. Let's not play stupid. So at the end of the day, I don't care what comes out of his mouth. I don't care what comes out of Boots' mouth in terms of insults or them talking shit. Reality is the one that's saying he don't want to fight needs to shut the fuck up. Especially when the other one is not bringing your name up. Okay? Bottom line. This is why I said fighters need to be more raw with these fucking reporters. Because I tell them, man, listen, if Boots, listen, Crawford, anyone. And by the way, let me say this. For the morons. If it was shoe on the other foot, and fucking, if motherfucking Terrence Crawford told Boots, send me a contract. You send the contract, we gonna make the... I would be saying the same shit about Boots. Why? Hey, Crawford telling you to send the contract. Why you keep talking shit about Crawford, but you not motherfucking, you don't want to send a contract? B-sides don't send contracts. Y'all know that. So stop with that hypocritical bullshit already. Oh, well, man, he know Crawford got bigger. Okay, you know why you saying Crawford got better shit to do? Because Crawford said that. So what the fuck is your point? What is he supposed to say? You know how stupid your argument sounds? He said send the contract like Boots, like Crawford ain't really got better shit to do. Okay, wait. He's responding to the fact that Crawford was trying to critique his performance. What is your fucking argument? Oh, he said send the contract. What do you want him to do? Just talk shit? No, there's nothing to talk about. Just send the fucking contract. Send the contract. Simple. What don't you understand about that? What the fuck don't you understand about that? He's saying, send the contract. Let's fucking fight. And you still, like a dumbass, y'all don't get it. Y'all just don't understand nothing. Nothing. What the fuck do you want him to say? I mean, I remember watching Anthony Joshua on interviews. And it's funny when I know, we pretty much know what the interviewer is trying to do. Especially when they're trying to stir up the pot. They're trying to get you to say something say something in a snappy, like, you know, did you hear what Deontay Wilder said about you earlier? No. Oh, he said he'll knock you out in 3 rounds. No. Okay. Good for him. Check this out. Wilder fans see that. This nigga scared, yo, he don't want no smoke. Yo, anytime somebody say some shit like that to you, you supposed to snap back here. Look at where AJ is right now. Look at where Wilder is. Who would you rather trade places with? Okay. All the shit talking don't mean nothing. Like he said, I'm not fighting Wilder, so I'm not worried about Wilder. You know, I got whoever the fuck AJ was fighting at that time. And he's like, look, you know, good luck to him. You know, I wishing him the best. Whatever. He you know, he said what he said. Whatever. Because he's not bothered by it. Yet, Wilder comes out of his face. This is what kills me about y'all. AJ been ducking Wilder for like 3 years. What Wilder comes out of his own mouth and says, man, Eddie Hearn, Been calling me non-stop, man, trying to get a fight with AJ. But your fanboys out here talking about AJ's the one running from you. And then here's what's really crazy. Is when I hear Wilder say, AJ takes all the easy fights. And I'm like, I hope this boy ain't doing crack. Because all you got to do is compare their resumes. And you know that that's bullshit. And the fact that you admitted Eddie Hearn was always trying to get you in the fight with AJ. This comes out of Wilder's mouth. Yet Wilder fans is still saying something completely different from what Wilder is saying. And y'all don't fucking understand how stupid y'all look. It's about truth, logic, and sound reasoning. It's not about, I'm a fan. I ain't nobody's fucking fan, man. No. Never will be. Never was. This shit is so crazy to me, man. Like, no matter how many videos you do, it always got to be that one or two simple-minded motherfuckers that come in your comment section trying to defend a fucking grown-ass man like some little fucking soft bitch-made sissy trying to fucking debate and argue something. And I'm like, yo, y'all do this shit to yourselves, man. I'll bite y'all fucking heads off, man, because y'all make no sense when y'all talk. And you act like you doing me a fucking favor but because you agree. No, you're not doing me no fucking favor. At the end of the fucking day, if I tell you, if you see me sit down to a table and say, why you wiping the table off? I would think you would know with common sense, because the table needs to be wiped off. And I'm disinfecting to make sure that I'm safe. I mean, all the smart people in the room would get it. Only the dumb motherfucker in the room, I don't understand why you wiping the table off. You sit down, the table got fucking crumbs on it and shit and all, whatever, little pieces of stuff and all. So I take out my fucking, alcohol thing and wipe it down and make sure I'm good. You gotta ask me why your common sense don't make you understand why I'm doing that? What you think I'm gonna do? Wipe off the fucking table and lick the fucking table? And in common sense, I'm about to sit here and eat. I know that the table's clean because I wiped it down myself. This is where I want to sit, and I'm not waiting for the person to come wipe it down. I'm doing it myself. Isn't that just common sense? It's only common sense to people that have common sense. Yeah, y'all. Listen, man. we are not children. I don't sit up here and waste my time going back and forth with children. So I'm not going to do like no grown-ass person. I'm going to say what I have to say to you, and then I'm just going to leave you be. And you can type in 50 more fucking times. I'm not responding to any of it. Why? You motherfuckers, like I said, are only here to respond. You're not here to actually pay attention and understand shit. You doing all this talking about what the fuck somebody said or what happened. But like I said, pull up a fucking video and show the proof. And for you to be so stupid, and I already know for a fact, only thing y'all gonna do is try to pull up a video and the thing is that in the same video that you think you exposing Boots, and no, you're only fucking proving my point. They never turned the fucking fight down with Terrence Crawford. They simply told him, so it wasn't even Crawford he talked to first. It was the people from BLK Prime told him, call Steven Espinoza. And why? If Steven Espinoza even says, yeah, I'm okay with that. Y'all could go to BLK Prime for this fight or whatever. What do you think? No. You don't just jump ship like that. You don't just do shit just to do it. This is what I'm saying, like how you motherfuckers got this weak, stupid ass mentality like a bunch of little whores. Just pass me around however you like. Where y'all get this dumb shit from? Where do y'all get this shit from? But then when the funny part, y'all take this much of a fucking interview and try to ignore everything else. Y'all like them preachers that fucking preach and skip all these scriptures and go, but Pastor, I see what you're saying, but if you go down to this verse here, it completely says something different. And see, you're leaving that part out. This changes the dynamics of everything. Oh, they hate when you have a motherfucker like me sitting there. Why? Because oh shit, this motherfucker, I knew he was going to do that. Yeah, because we all about the truth. Don't sugarcoat shit. And y'all purposely overlook, like when Bonzi said, I was talking to Crawford just last night. Crawford said to me, my team ain't telling me nothing. I ain't even know. Did you fucking hear Crawford deny anything? So when Crawford is sitting here talking about what could have happened or, well, we could have done it. No, you the A side. See, why do you think, let me show you something to show you how stupid y'all are acting. Why is Crawford calling out Canelo and not the other way around? Because besides the fact that Canelo has zero interest in fighting Crawford, and he already said, I get nothing out of it. Y'all say he's a hypocrite because Shamel Charlo came up from 154 and he fought him. Yep. He came up 2 weight classes and Crawford would be coming up 3. And y'all calling him a Chrissy. Y'all say that shit, but at the same fucking time, Crawford and motherfucking Duran was both at 147. Both at 147 pounds. And the fact that he's still ranked at 147 means he's paying sanctioning fees once again, shows you. I know what the fuck is going on. Because if he loses, and this is the type of shit where, all right, 154 might be a bit too much. I know he still got real estate at 147. And that's the only way you probably going to get him in boots. Bottom line. And y'all going to make excuses after Boots beat him because y'all going to say, come on, man, he came off a loss at 154. All these stupid-ass excuses that y'all come up with. All of these dumbass, he coming off a loss. Y'all some sissy-ass motherfuckers. So I guess when you... What rule in the gym says, hey, listen, man, I'm training you guys. But if you lose, right? If you lose, then it's all over. If you lose one time. Because if that's the case, if a guy's coming off of a fucking loss, then nobody should fight a guy coming off of a loss. That anybody who fight this guy, well, he's coming off of a loss. Make that fucking make sense. Make that make sense. So who should fight a guy coming off of a loss then? Nobody. The only fucking, what you gonna say? No, well, a guy coming off of a loss should fight another guy coming off of a loss. Okay, so are we trying to step up in competition or take it down? Ain't y'all the same one that was like, yo, man, why AJ got to fight somebody to step down? No, man, you got to stay up at the top level. Yeah, I know, because y'all wanted to see AJ lose. Y'all thought AJ was down and out, and then he bounced back. That's why y'all was saying that shit. Tyson Fury fans had the nerve to say that shit, and this dude fought Derek Chisora and was trying to fight Manuel Charr. And when they was talking about look at my idea versus this Bridgerweight shit. I said, I look at Deontay Wilder, right? And I look at the type of caliber fighters that he's been fighting. And I say, look, Manuel Charr is holding some meaningless belt. But guess what? This is the same belt that Jarrell Miller was talking about going after. And I'm like, you know what? Wilder probably could knock Manuel Charr out. Manuel Charr is a loser. He's not a good fighter. He's a loser. He hasn't done shit. He was out of boxing for like 3 years or some shit like that. Jumped back in the ring. So I'm like, okay, cool. Maybe Wilder can go in there, knock him out, take that belt off his hands, and then guess what? Even though the belt is not what you need to become undisputed, they can find a way to talk shit with Wilder having the belt where they can talk him up into, at least being able to fight a more respectable opponent now where, okay, now I have a belt. Yeah, is the belt meaningless? Yeah. But they exist. Now, at least he would still be in a position where, okay, I just went and knocked out a motherfucker, got a belt. And, look at guys like F.A., Frank Sanchez, who just lost to Caballero, right? Look at Daniel Dubois, who's about to fight Anthony Joshua. When you look at all these dudes out here and you think, okay, the only one out of all the guys right now that Wilder has faced was Tyson Fury and Joseph Parker. So when you look at that and you think, no AJ, which basically, if he would have won his fight, that fight would have already happened. But no AJ, no Dubois, right? No fucking Joe Joyce, and no Frank Sanchez, none of these up and coming guys, at the FAs. He don't have them on his resume. Now, when you look at who's on his resume, that's considered elite level. Out of his whole resume, it's just Joseph Parker and Fury, and now Zhang. And there was a time Eddie Hearn was saying Zhang's not lit. I'm like, nah. And y'all remember? Do y'all remember when Eddie Hearn said Zhang is not elite, and I'm like, nah, I don't agree with that shit. Zhang is elite level. He's elite level, and you can't sit up here and say that Joe Joyce is elite level, but then Zhang is not. And you got people saying certain fighters just have that fighter's number, and that's what they thought was trying to start labeling Joe Joyce. And I'm like, y'all forget Joe Joyce just beat Joseph Parker as well, and y'all sitting here saying that Zhang is not elite level. I didn't agree with that shit because Eddie Hearn said it. That shit was bullshit to me. That was bullshit to me. Zhang's not elite level. Okay, so wait. If Zhang is not elite level, and he went in there and pretty much beat Joe Joyce like he did, and Joe Joyce, who ended up beating Joseph Parker, you understand what I'm saying? And the way he beat him, and then basically Zhang lost to Parker, but he beat Joyce. Okay, and what I'm saying is, for you to start saying that he's not elite level, how is he not? Okay, then if he's not elite level, then neither is the dude he just fought last, because when they fought, that fight was close, and a lot of people were saying they thought that Zhang won the fight. All right, bottom line. So there's people who say, I don't rate this guy. I don't think this guy's this good or that good. Then they fight a guy who beat him by this much, and all of a sudden he's elite. Make that shit make sense. So now, when you say, who are the 3 best fighters on Wilder's resume? Fury, Parker, and Zhang. He lost to all 3 of them. Who's the biggest win on his resume? Luis Ortiz, who was never a world champion, never done much of shit. You want to know what's funny about Wilder fans? Y'all always say, see, because nobody wanted to fight Luis Ortiz, which is bullshit. And I do remember when Eddie Hearn sent the fucking contract to motherfucking Luis Ortiz, and you know what he chose to do? He turned the AJ fight down, which is facts. Not my fucking opinion. These are facts. I covered these videos. So you motherfuckers with the misinformation, I covered these videos. Eddie Hearn made it clear, emphatically clear. He turned the fight down and he fought, Wilder. You know what Wilder fans are saying? Because Wilder's a better fighter, and this and this and this, right? Okay. And he went there and he fought Wilder. So when Luis Ortiz years later turned around and tried to, I remember him being interviewed, and the guy asked him about fighting AJ. He said, well, I'd love to fight AJ, but AJ doesn't want to fight. What you mean AJ don't want to fight you? You turned the fucking fight down. Remember when Dillian White was offered a contract from Eddie Hearn, and he goes, these guys, they're playing. They're not serious. They're fucking playing. This is that. He admitted he turned the fight down with AJ. Why? Because he wanted more money. You know what Dillian White proved everybody, though? He showed that he wasn't worth the money he was asking for. When he lost to Povetkin, he came back and avenged the loss, but bottom line, he wasn't supposed to lose that fight, right? Then he goes in there against Fury and looked like complete shit. Now look at him now. Yeah, I bet you he wish he took that fight. See, this is what I'm saying about people, man. They always have fans that want to run to bat for them. What the fuck are y'all even talking about, though? All other than just acting like some hoes, trying to stick up for the fighter you like more, what exactly are you talking about? What point are you trying to prove? By sitting up here lying. You're talking to somebody who I don't know if y'all think I'm like y'all. Like, I just wake up and say, let me talk about some shit. Like, I don't do my homework on shit. Y'all just be coming up with some bullshit. And this is why I keep my foot on you motherfuckers' necks, because y'all love to come out with lies and these false narratives about what happened and why a fight didn't happen when the truth is right there. You hear motherfucker loud and clear say, I am not, we are in 2 different places right now. Didn't Aries tell you that shit a long time ago? Didn't I tell you that shit a long ass time ago? Terrence Crawford is not interested in boots. He knows it's high risk, low reward, and he's in a position right now where if he can get the Canelo fight, he'll get that money, big money. He might end up having a fight against Spence again, because remember, it was Terrence Crawford was the one who said he's no longer interested in fighting Jermell Charlo after that performance against Canelo. He said that. That was his words. So what I'm saying is, and I told you, what did I say? He don't want to fight no David Morrell. or no motherfucking Benavidez. He don't want to fight them motherfuckers. He wants to fight Canelo because Canelo is the money shot. That's why. You think I'm fucking wrong? Well, let me explain something to you. For him to want to be undisputed at 154 pounds, great. Great. Is Fundora elite? This dude he fighting, are they elite? No. No, they're not. And anybody else at 154 pounds, right now, you look at who's there. None of these fucking guys, except for Jermell Charlo, who's been there, who's disgraced himself against Canelo, has been stripped of his belts. I don't know about all of them at this point, but he, bottom line, is in a position where he got to get his personal life together. Okay, Errol Spence is there at 154. So now, guess what? He don't have a reason to tell Errol Spence, don't fight at 154, because they're both there now. I don't think he ever gets the Canelo fight. The only way I see Canelo fighting against Crawford is if Canelo do what you fucking fans do. And that's watch Crawford fight someone and look like shit or look vulnerable. And then Canelo go, you know what, let me go get this easy money. Otherwise, no. And not only that, but the money is going to be massive. Otherwise, no. And that's the problem. You know it's not going to be massive. Why? If he looks bad, why the fuck would somebody want to pay big money to see him and Canelo at this point? And if he looks bad and Canelo decides he wants to fight him, he's going to be nothing but Canelo's lapdog. He's not going to have a say-so in nothing. Like I said, Canelo want him to know you are powerless compared to me. You're nothing. I don't need you, you need me. And that's what people are failing to realize. I don't give a fuck that you think Crawford can win. I don't care who you think would win. I'm telling you, Canelo is not going to bargain with this motherfucking giving what he wants. Okay? And pretty much, see, when you start asking for a big amount of money, especially money that you've never made, and common sense against a fighter who's never even made what you've made, how stupid do you sound? Make that shit make sense. When I was a kid, I used to hear my father tell people, man, you got gold dreams with silver money. I knew what it meant as a kid, but the more mature I got, the older, the wiser, yeah, that is what the fuck you see people doing. You know damn well that they're not going to get no $25 fucking million fighting, but he knows that shit. Once again, he's not going to get that shit fighting nobody. The only person that, look, let me tell you something. A fight with Crawford and Canelo is not as big as y'all think it is. Wherever they fucking fight, the majority of the people in that building is going to be there for Canelo. Do you understand what I'm saying? So unless they fight in Crawford's like home fucking town, still in all, Canelo will get enough Mexicans in that fucking building where, believe me, listen, y'all, regardless to Canelo's bullshit antics, Canelo is highly respected. Crawford is respected, okay? But he's not viewed by the world the way his fans are. Do you understand what I'm saying? He's not a super popular guy. If his popularity was anywhere near the way people try to make it sound, he would not have to ask or beg Canelo for shit. It would already be there. Y'all try to make this shit seem like this is Pacquiao versus Floyd, where it was a time where, you know, Pacquiao felt like he could be a little cocky and arrogant because he felt like he was just as big as Floyd. Then he got knocked out by Marquez. Then all of a sudden it was like, oh shit, Floyd. I need Floyd. I want to fight Floyd. I'll fight him tomorrow. Floyd. And this is what y'all don't understand. So at the end of the fucking day, it don't matter the excuses that y'all come up with. The reality is, this fucking fight between Canelo and Crawford is probably never going to happen. A fight between Errol Spence and Crawford, y'all said shouldn't happen. So even if it does happen, we don't even know what Spence is looking like. We don't know who Spence is going to be training with, and it's obvious nothing's happened because we've heard nothing about who his new trainer is going to be. Nothing. If he's trying to work shit out with Derek James or whatever, we don't know nothing about nothing. So we don't even know if Crawford and Spence even fights a second time. And what y'all not understanding is Crawford is trying to cash out. He's not looking to have a whole lot of fights. He just want the biggest money fights he can get. He, out of his own mouth, said he just want Canelo. I'm trying to fight like Canelo and like a rematch with Errol Spence. And then that's it. Oh, I guess y'all didn't hear that part. It's right there in my archives. Go back and watch it. That's exactly what he said. And then that's it. So I don't think that him and Boots ever fight anyway. So y'all that's scared that Crawford gonna wind up getting his ass whooped, y'all ain't gotta worry, because the fight ain't gonna never happen. Because by the time Boots collect the belts and then go to 154, if Crawford, I don't think the fight happens. I think, like I said, this fight only happens is if Crawford loses and it gets to the point where he like, nah, I need another payday. And he ends up going up to like going back to 147 because 154 is too much. Other than that, I don't see the fight happening. I don't see the Canelo fight happening because Canelo simply doesn't feel like he needs Crawford. And bottom line, if Canelo was to win, right, y'all gonna say the same lame shit. Oh man, this motherfucker, it's a big deal. You beat somebody, 3-weight classes smaller. That's what y'all gonna say. Same shit y'all would say if Alicia Baum got a little ass decided to hop up to 160 and then get the shit beat out of her by Clarissa. Oh, big deal, she beat 130 pounds. But this is what y'all talk all this shit before the fight. And the thing about it is, I know what my opinion is on what I think, the way I see the fight going if it was to happen. That's not even important. I'm not even here to talk about who I think will win the fight. And this is what I'm saying about y'all. Y'all love to, like, y'all do weirdo shit, man. Like y'all go in the comment section, and anytime somebody mention Crawford and Boots, y'all want to go in there giving y'all opinions on why Boots won't win. Okay, cool. I don't care about who you think will win. Y'all the type of motherfuckers somebody could be talking about, they got cancer, or somebody in their family got cancer. Y'all start giving y'all top 10 lists of favorite fighters. Nobody asking y'all that shit, man. Like, y'all just do some weirdo, young, childish shit. And I can't relate to y'all, man. I can't. Y'all act like a bunch of kids. And I'm like, yo, why y'all be coming in people's comment sections trying to debate? Why y'all be coming in there with stupid shit? Why can't y'all stick to a fucking topic, man? When y'all was kids, did y'all go in math class to talk about science and English all day? Did y'all talk about math? When you went in science class, was you sitting there talking about ELA? Or was you sitting there talking about science? Y'all don't even know how to stick to a fucking topic. Like, what the fuck happened? Why things happened? And what the cause of it was. Y'all just can't accept reality when the cause of something is the person that you like or don't like, or the person that you like. And the one that you don't like, they're the ones who's at fault. And once again, y'all the ones choose to start y'all conversations on telling me about why you don't respect or like a person. We wasn't talking about who nobody likes. We're talking about what actually fucking happened. Like listen, when you hear me say, plain and simple, I don't give a shit about Tyson Fury. There was a time where he at least was talking like what he was saying. He was politicking, basically. That's what politicians do, right? Their bullshit sounds more feasible or likable, okay, more acceptable than the other people that they're running against. So basically, Fury made it sound like he was on par with everybody, with me and AJ for Undisputed. Like whoever the fuck, whether it was AJ or whoever, but this is, and the talks was very heavy about Undisputed being on, British soil, right? Bottom line. So we felt like, yo, we need somebody to get that belt off of fucking Wilder so we can get Undisputed. Ain't nobody fucking I ain't care about Fury on a personal level. I don't care about none of them on a personal level. I don't know them personally to care about them on a personal level. Now, as human beings, I don't have no hatred towards them, nothing like that. But, like, I get sick of bullshit. And I get sick of hearing the same stupid shit over and over. Knowing damn well that they're lying. Okay? Contradicting themselves, all that shit. We see with Fury, all of a sudden now, everything is blamed on him being bipolar. Whatever. Well, you hear me to tell you. We thought Fury was going to do it because of what he said. And the way he was talking then, nah, he didn't do that. He got the belt from Wilder and did the same exact shit. Hold the belt hostage and tried to play eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Motherfucker even got to the point where, remember, that video where he actually said, if the WBC tries to force him to fight Dillian White, he'll vacate the belt. I don't care about the belt. I've already been Undisputed. I've been all of those things. The belt means nothing to me. He said all of that shit. You got fucking Fury fans all in their feelings. Oh, Anthony Joshua lost to Ruiz and blah, 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 and Fury's undefeated and all of the, like, yo, I don't care nothing about what y'all talking about. Y'all keep bringing up Andy Ruiz lost. Like, I don't give a fuck about that. And the funny thing is, they always bring it up, but they never bring up the rematch. But at the same time, this wasn't even about that. It was about the simple fact that this motherfucker didn't want to fight for undisputed, regardless. He felt like, nah, I don't need it. That was his excuse. I've already been that. You the one was doing all the fucking talk, Fury, about undisputed. You the fucking one was doing all that fucking talking. Then all of a sudden, when people hold you accountable for what you say, now all of a sudden, undisputed doesn't mean anything. But the fanboys want to jump in the conversation trying to argue with you because it's something that came out of his bald-headed ass mouth. Like, y'all are some sickos, man. Like, seriously. So, saying all I said, and I meant every fucking word of it, all of it. All of it. Okay? Bottom line. I do not know, like we said about what Wilder wants to do. Well, one thing I will say, for Deontay Wilder or any fighter, if you think you're fighting for these fans, which I think Wilder knows better now, I feel like he know, well, at least he said it in his last fight interviews and stuff, you got to do what you have to do for you and your family. And if you feel like coming back to this ring to fight, is what you need to do. You got to look at what's at stake. Start with your health. And you also need to understand that a lot of these fans already turned on you. Just like I said they would. I'm the same one that sat here and said, I ain't hear that shit from no other channel. I ain't fucking sitting there. No, just I understand how things work. And look, just seeing how people move. You got to understand something too. The older we get, the fucking fans that you have, a lot of them fade away. Older guys don't get a lot of younger new fans. You understand what I'm saying? And Wilder is an old school guy to these young dudes. They be like, oh, he an old head. Like, you know, bottom line, Wilder, I told y'all people was going to turn on him, and that they going to turn on Malik Scott. Should he lose this fucking fight? And what happened? It was Malik Scott's fault. Now all of a sudden he needs a new trainer. Motherfucker, Wilder won one fight with Malik Scott. One fucking fight. Now all of a sudden he needs a new trainer. Like, oh, so now y'all come to this conclusion. But I told y'all that. And at some point, once again, people get sick of looking like a fool because they keep lying for you. They keep being, I mean, like I said, man, the boxing voice is the most perfect example I can use. That dude was pro Wilder. Wilder could do no wrong. Wilder. But what's the young boy name? What's the young boy name that be wearing his hair different colors? Chris something. And he went on motherfucking Boxing Voice and was being interviewed by the Boxing Voice, and he said Wilder not going to beat Tyson Fury. And Wilder got in his fucking feelings. Wilder fucking had the motherfucker voice fucking the video pulled down, and fucking Boxing Voice had a fit, called Wilder every kind of fucking lackluster bum, no skills, fucking one-dimensional, this and this and this, man. This is how I eat, this is how I feed my family. You gonna fucking get my video flagged and this and this and that, and yada, 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 yada. And all this time I'm lying for you and trying to make you feel like you better than what you are. And yeah, all that shit came out then. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Chris Colbert, that's his name. Yeah. And yeah. So you think these fucking fighters even care about y'all on a personal level? Nah, your feelings is so hurt that you basically got the fucking video flag. Oh, you know it was Wilder. Who the fuck else? Who the fuck else? Fuck you gonna get? Who the fuck else? That's why I said, what's the dude name that knocked Wilder out? And then the referee literally cheated for Wilder and gave Wilder a second chance. And you can't find that fucking fight nowhere. You can't find that fight nowhere. What's the dude name? It'll come to me. Well, whatever. But bottom line, you can't find that fight nowhere. You think that this shit just disappears just because, man? Nah. That shit, listen. And listen, it ain't about taking shots at these dudes. If I'm going to take a shot, I'm going to take a fucking shot. But that's not even what it is. Y'all just don't like the truth. People love to hear watered down bullshit They love to fucking hear shit that I don't know why you feel good about somebody lying to you, but pretty much you lying to yourselves. And it's funny how it's funny how you motherfuckers sit here and admit that you heard somebody say something, but then want to try to, but at the same time, you giving your fucking opinions on your feelings, not even looking at things from a logical standpoint, man. I got a video on my phone right now, man, where I was watching this shit. Somebody sent me the fucking shit, and this motherfucking chick met up in a Walmart, was waiting to meet up with a 14-year-old, not realizing she's being set up. A grown-ass 30-something-year-old woman was in there walking around, and it's a guy's undercover. This is what he does. And we need people like him. Help keep these predators off the street. Leave these kids alone. And this grown woman thought she was meeting up with a 14-year-old and told her how she wanted to put her hand up her skirt and pull it down and see the goodies under the skirt and all this shit. And the woman sitting up there trying to defend herself and talking about how she ain't doing this and that. She didn't meet up. They always say the same shit. I wasn't going to do anything. I just came here just to say hello. You're a grown man, a grown woman, and you basically were told by a child, or what you thought was a child, that I'm 14, I'm 13, but you show up to meet somebody's child somewhere, and then I wasn't going to do anything. Wait, did you not? Is this not your number? Because we can verify it, right? Did you not text that? Well, yeah, but I wasn't going to do anything. Oh, you wasn't going to do anything. So why are you here? You're in Walmart. You don't even have a shopping cart. You're just walking around. And I'm texting you the whole time we're in here. And you're responding to me. Oh, you want to taste it? Oh, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I want to lick from the front to the back, all up in the crack. Yeah. And you just said that just to say it, even though this person told you they were only 14. If this fucking person was of age, we wouldn't even be having this conversation, right? But you thought you would come here to meet a 14. I wasn't going to do anything. Does anybody use your phone? My two roommates. Okay, so did your two roommates text anybody? Because we can call. I'm not saying they did. Well, who did it? You just let people use your phone for nothing? Well, sometimes they have friends over it. Every excuse and lie and lie and lie until you know, like, damn, I'm caught. But they're going to lie and try to keep hope alive to get away with that lie until they tell them, turn around, put your hands behind your back. They see them cops and, well, all I was doing. That's y'all, man. That is y'all. Y'all will try to debate a point and the thing about it is, it's so simple for me to sit back and think about what I say before I say it. Here we go. I'm going to talk about this, that, whatever. Okay, so what happened? That, okay, and then he tried to fight. Okay, she did that one. Okay, cool. No, everything with y'all is about being a fan. Y'all don't care what the truth is. I'm already up on it. I know what's going on. Y'all don't care about the truth at all. Y'all never hear Aries say, my truth is, no, my truth. The truth is the truth. Bitch, 8 times 8 ain't 64 because it's my truth. No, it's the truth. I was taught. I didn't create math. I didn't create the arithmetic. I was taught how to do the arithmetic. I understand. So I know. Okay? Because I know how to, 8 times 8 is 64. Not because it's my truth. It's just the fucking truth. That's all. It's not my truth. Aries didn't create that. You never hear me say that. But you guys always have some story in your head that it's this is because of that, it's because of that, and because of this, and because. Okay. Click. Fighter, you fucking defend and say something completely different. Then you fucking have the idiot comes out and say, I heard him say that, but what? This is where I lose respect for y'all. Y'all talking about losing respect for fighters because of shit they say. I lose respect for y'all for shit that y'all say. And because you motherfuckers can't be men. You don't know how. You don't know how. Because you sit up here and everything, I don't understand how y'all function. Everybody's in their fucking feelings about other men. I think one day, like, for real shit, I feel like one day, like, some of y'all dudes gonna be chilling with other dudes, and the motherfucker might be like, yo, we going bowling? Yeah, hold on, I'm waiting for my other homie. Who? You don't know him. Is he cute? Is he sexy? Like something's like, you motherfuckers are just not normal. Like y'all just say shit, man. And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? You hear the motherfuckers say. I don't even have to repeat what he said. I'm telling you. And the funny thing is, I say this shit before your fucking fight. Like, I say it way before the fighters say it. Then the fighters say every fucking thing I said about themselves. Somehow, you motherfuckers are debating what the fuck they say about themselves. Here's the deal. If a chick is like, Aries, I want you. And I'm like, you want me to do what? No, I want you, like me and you. I want us to be a thing. If I say, I'm not interested in you. What you mean? I'm not interested in you. My interest is on someone else, not you. Imagine that female going, I can't believe you just said that to me. And I'm going to say, well, I didn't mean it like that. How the fuck? Okay, what the fuck do you mean in Aries? Your interest isn't on me. It's on someone else. No, I stand on what I say. My interest is not on you. It's on somebody else. Y'all flip-flop with shit. I would make no sense if I go back and retract my statement and say, well, I didn't mean it like that. But yet, I'm saying it. Now, imagine somebody going, oh, man, y'all taking this shit the wrong way. Champ ain't mean that. He ain't mean it like that. Well, how did he mean it? He said his interest is on someone else. How the fuck you going to try to flip what I just said? Champ didn't mean it that way. There's no misunderstanding of what I say. You motherfuckers just think y'all just take false bullshit narratives and then y'all run with this shit and y'all brainwash yourselves to believe fucking lies. That's the crazy part, is I give you footage. I give you receipts. That's the crazy part. I give you receipts and still you motherfuckers are like, yeah, but man, this motherfucker said, and I don't respect. I ain't care about you respecting what he said or not, or whatever, because this and that. And I hear this. I hear some crazy shit happen, man. I mean, I remember back in the day when motherfuckers was talking about Holyfield, talking about, yo, he don't want to fight Tyson, yo, because this and this and that and that and this. And I'm like, yo, y'all do know that the fight didn't happen because Buster knocked Mike the fuck out, right? Yeah, but they still could fight. You know, shit, all the greats had law. I'm like, yo, listen, stop. We ain't sitting, you're making a comparison to something that have nothing to do with this. Holyfield ain't the fucking matchmaker. Bottom line, that's why he was in Tokyo. Flew over there to see the fight live and was there. He saw, and I could see his face look so disappointed when Mike got knocked out. He wanted Mike Tyson. It wasn't just the bag, it was the motherfucking, Holyfield versus Mike Tyson. And fucking Tyson got knocked out. But the damn idiotic Tyson fucking fans are sitting up there making excuses up. Oh man, they could have been fought. No, they couldn't have been fought. You know why? Because Mike went the fuck to jail. Mike lost to fucking Buster Douglas, and then down the road, Mike went to jail. So, it's Holyfield's fault? They could have still fought. Ali lost to Frazier, you know what I'm saying, and Norton, and he still fought for. What the fuck does that have to do with Holyfield and Tyson situation? Like, you motherfuckers, see, you try to make points to try to win an argument or debate. I don't do either. I just let you know. This is what it is. This is what it's not. Right now, I'm just shooting the shit with y'all on some factual shit. Y'all gotta stop with this sissy shit, though. Y'all can't fucking find a truthful bone nowhere in your body. And y'all, even when you listen, that's the funny thing. You comment on a fucking very video where you hear the fighter admit what you're saying. What you're trying to fucking debunk. And you do know that. No, fuck what you talking about. They could. No, fuck that. And you sitting up here sounding stupid because even right the fuck now, Terrence Crawford is the one who decided to go to 147. And you ain't never. That's why you can't find no fucking video. The only video you gonna find are the ones that we all seen, and you gonna make yourself look stupid in the own fucking the video that you're trying to fucking show. Why? Because I know you're gonna show the videos where basically Jerron and Bazzi didn't run and jump ship on no motherfucking Black Prime, BLK Prime, that's no longer even here. So you know how fucking stupid you sound. Even fucking trying to make that a point. No, they didn't turn no fucking fight down with Crawford. They reneged on fucking jumping shit with a fucking company. They don't even know nothing about no BLK Prime. BLK fucking Prime was a streaming service. They wasn't even fucking known. They haven't never produced any fucking fights ever in their life. So Jerron and Buzzy gonna run away from what they got going over there with Steven Espinoza at Showtime and go jump with BLK Prime. How fucking stupid are y'all, man? How fucking stupid are y'all? And that's the only fucking thing that you can ever say factually and truthfully as to them saying they reneged on something, and that was not reneged, that they turned, they was not, and bottom, they wasn't going to just jump ship. That's, and listen, and even make you look even stupider. What did they tell him? Call and talk to Steven Espinoza. Why? Loyalty. And me just running and jumping, well, look, man, we gonna go to BLK. But no, talk to him. Y'all on the business side of things. I'm training my son. What happens? I'm training Boots. Huh? I'm training my son. I'm not that's the promoter, right? But I'm not gonna run and just jump ship like that once again. So if Steven Espinoza goes, yo, I think it'll be a lucrative deal, man, no problem. Yeah, I got you. So for, that one fight, they're gonna go, no, and Steven told him. And Steven spoke about the situation and said the same thing Bozzy said. And not one fucking person from Crawford's side is denying anything. The only people denying shit is you Crawford fans. That's the funny thing. Y'all not defending Crawford. Y'all defending your own lies. That's what y'all defending. So when Crawford tell you, yo, we could have been for it and this and this and this, but then Crawford turns around and tells Bozzy, well, my team ain't even told me nothing. Yeah. Y'all some clowns, man. Like, seriously. I don't respect liars, yo. I don't respect a motherfucker who can't just be a man. I don't give a fuck, man. You know how much shit that I see and I just laugh at? You got motherfuckers like somebody told me, for example, they don't think that Anthony Joshua could beat Usyk. Usyk still beats Joshua. I don't give a fuck. We only know when they fight. I say Joshua beats all these motherfuckers. Can I guarantee you that he will? No. I'm saying I see what he has in his arsenal. I see his confidence is there. I say he beats Usyk. I say he beats Fury. I say he beats all of them. And like I said, I think right now, this AJ is better than all of them. But until he beats Usyk, Usyk is the guy. Y'all too stupid to understand shit like that. So even though I want to see AJ beat all of these motherfuckers, me being honest about that, has some dumbass AJ fan going, oh, why you hating on AJ? Stupid motherfucker. He lost to Usyk twice. Okay? So until he beats Usyk, okay? At least once. Until he beats Usyk, I say he will beat Usyk. This is what I'm saying. It's proven when the fight happens. And until he does that, Usyk is the man at heavyweight, plain and simple. Y'all don't like the truth? How the fuck am I going to sit here and put him over a guy that just beat him twice? Do you understand what I'm saying? So me looking at his skill set and what he's showing, I'm like, yeah, he's ready. What was missing first two times around is fucking back. It's there. Simple. So we only know the outcome when the fight happens. See, you motherfuckers are like, no, hands down. No, he'll fuck Usyk up. I think he beats Usyk. But I can't fucking deem him the best as being better than Usyk until he beats him. Okay? I think he beats Fury. Bottom line, I always feel like he beats Fury. I feel like a confident AJ, the AJ we seeing now, the old AJ and the AJ we seeing now, I say he beats Usyk. But at the same fucking time, until he does, Usyk is the man. And I always felt like Tyson Fury was overhyped. He had a certain skill level that I respected. Like, okay, he's good at this and this, and but no. I never saw Fury the same way everybody else did. And for the record, when I said I hope Usyk beat the shit out of him, and I was going with Usyk to win, and I said Usyk's the better fighter between the two, yeah. Had people in my comment section, blah, blah, blah. A fighter don't win because I say they're going to win. They win because they're the better fighter. I just look at things as I see it, and not off of who I want to win I'm not telling, it's not about who I want to win. It's the reality of what I see with these fighters. And like I said, what Fury doesn't have to match with Usyk in terms of wit and IQ and skill, he can make up with his reach, his movement, you know, and sticking to keeping it long and making Usyk have to work to get in. It's not as easy as people think, because he's not going to be elusive enough on his feet to get Usyk from coming in them little holes and giving him them weird angles and coming in with the pressure. Usyk going to have to come in. What happened? What happened? What happened? I'm being realistic with what I see, but I can't tell you how the two fighters are going to fight. So you hear me saying, if these guys see the same shit I see, if they understand, because think about it. How is Usyk really going to win from the outside, letting Fury keep it long? No, it's not what he need to do. And then when Fury gets cocky and decide he's going to start trying to walk him down because he think he got his number, and okay, but no, Usyk got to make him miss, make him pay, be on those angles, and be ready to reset, and have to keep throwing off Fury. And when Fury tries to reset, you be on him with those weird angles, make him work more than he want, get the big man huffing and puffing, he's going to gas out. See, and this is what I'm saying. Fury fans, oh man, he's 6'9", he's 273. Yeah, bitch, I'm glad that you can read too. I know. I seen and heard the measurements and all that. Yeah, I know. And exactly what you talking about is why I'm strategizing, saying what I see as a strategy for Usyk, and what Fury needs to do. Nope. Y'all had Fury as some hybrid fighter. He can do all things, when that's a big ass lie. And so now going into the fucking rematch. And you look at, you know, like a lot of people would say they think Fury might pull out. They don't think he's going to go through with it. No, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But all in all you fucking fighter fans are always coming in people comment sections crying with your little personal feelings like we give a fuck about that. We're not here to cater to you and baby you motherfuckers, man. Y'all come up with this shit like, y'all don't seem to understand. Real life and fantasy is different. Y'all like the motherfuckers that sit and play video games and be talking, nah, man, I want the authentic real shit. Like, I want the logo, like, you know what I'm saying? The scar on his face, like, yo, it's a fucking video game. I don't care how real you try to make it. It's still a fucking game. That's all. Y'all are those childish, like, really ignorant motherfuckers that really try to just make fantasy real life. That's what y'all do. That is just what y'all do. And then it's everybody else's fault that y'all don't know how to fucking control your mouth and work and think about shit before you say it. You type some shit in, and the thing about it is y'all always you always try to gravitate towards somebody to the point where you never look at nothing that they say and look at it for what it actually is. Even like when the motherfucker tell you to suck his dick, a motherfucker tell you I'm at a point where I can do whatever I want, and I don't care how no fan feel. I don't care what they say. I don't care what they do, what they think. Fuck them. Well, he wasn't talking to me because he know I love him. Y'all are some weird motherfuckers, man. Y'all think these fighters really give a fuck about y'all? These fighters don't care about y'all, man. These fighters are all about their money and what benefits them and their family. They don't give a fuck about you. We're talking about what's real. You know, what's real life, what's wrong, what's right, what's true, what's false, and y'all are all into this. Nah, man, I pledge allegiance to Terrence Crawford. I pledge allegiance to Canelo. Y'all do this goofy shit. Now, in closing, keep our ears open. Not that I'm looking forward to it. Wilder probably retire. Who knows? I don't know. When you're dealing with personal things, it's not always easy to bounce back. The fans can say whatever they want to say, but, you know, they can sit here and talk about you still got it or you got one more left or whatever. They can talk all that shit because they're selfish and they're all about themselves. But truthfully, I think Wilder should just close the show. Now, what he chooses to do is up to him. Wilder is the same Wilder to me. The same fucking Wilder. He's not going to improve as a fighter, even under a new trainer. Wilder's not going to improve. Wilder cannot absorb what he needs to change. He's had the mindset for far too long that he does not need to do what other fighters are doing. Remember, right? What applies to other fighters don't necessarily apply to me, because I got a blessing and a curse in the right hand. So he never felt like he needed to do anything different. So once again, to be fooled into thinking, well, I'm campaigning as a Bridgerweight, now all of a sudden I'm going to start winning. And so what's going to happen? How many fights y'all think Wilder really won? So I just think Wilder, for his own personal health and safety, need to just, you know what? I did what I did. I made a lot of money. Like I said, I don't know his financial situation. I don't need to know. But what I'm saying, unless he's in a situation where he really needs money, he still needs to think about what he's doing. And he needs to make sure that he's in the top shape, mentally ready. And when I say that, Wilder's just going to do what Wilder does. You know, if him and Malik Scott, I don't know. Because, I mean, I haven't seen anything with Wilder or Malik Scott at all. You know, and and a lot of times it's better just to stay off of the internet. And I'm not saying that they should be jumping on. I'm saying I haven't seen anything. And you know, every now and they always is something. You see Wilder in the gym or they sit there. You haven't seen anything. So part of what I'm saying is y'all can have these high expectations and think this is going to happen. That's going to happen just because somebody made an offer or because somebody said something. But Wilder may very well just be ready to walk away from all this shit, man. You know, and if not, you better be ready. And if you can't get yourself in the mental space that you need to be in, ain't no need to go in there and get your brains beat out for some money, man. Because if you're not there, and I'm saying this now based on, one, how he got destroyed by Zhang, two, all this going on in his personal life, and that shit can be overwhelming. You understand what I'm saying? So while you sitting up here imagining fights and thinking about, and then he going this, you don't know what a person is going through. You don't know what it meant, what their mind is. So, And I that's one of the reasons why I thought about making this video, because it's like, yeah, I noticed I haven't seen or heard anything from Wilder for a long time. Now, I don't personally care to see him fight again. If he does, he does. If he doesn't, he doesn't. I give the boxing news, so I speak about shit. Bottom line. But I don't think that Wilder should risk coming in here just to try to, please some people. And if he did do it, I don't think that's what it would be for. But you get to a certain point, man, where things happen, and understand for every loss that he's had, everybody gonna look at how he lost, what was he doing wrong, and bottom line, we got his number. We know he can't go box backing up. He can't box even coming forward. We know he has to be comfortable by, you waiting and trying to be leery of the right hand to where you give him a chance to get off what he needs to get off. He catch you slipping, bam. But, after him hitting Zhang and Zhang not going down, and I told you guys, it's different, man, with determined solid fighters. It's different. It's different. So just mentally, knowing people are not afraid of him. They're not worried about the right hand. Zhang wasn't worried about that right hand. Okay? Joseph Parker wasn't worried about that right hand. Fury actually fought him more cautiously than both of them did. You think about it. Yeah? So at the same time, it's like, yeah, these dudes are not afraid no more. We've seen what happened to Mike Tyson. All these dudes that were big punches, we see what happened to them when they finally get broken to where, like, even if they're still winning, but they're struggling in fights to win, and you see, like, people are not afraid. They're not afraid of the power like they used to be. Once you lose that aura of invincibility, that's it. That's it. So, for Deontay, yeah, man, I mean, I don't think any fight. Look, one thing is this, in life, period. I learned at a very young age, and I had to go through shit in order to come to these conclusions and learn and get experience in life. I learned at a very young age. Trying to live to please people will only backfire and work against you. Look at AJ's attitude now. AJ is still polite to people, but AJ is more stern with motherfuckers now. Bottom line, he got it. He gets it. AJ was worried about trying to please the whole world. He wanted everybody to embrace him. He wanted everybody to love him as a fighter. And then he people going to continue to critique. They're going to continue to hate. They're going to continue. It's one thing to say, you see a fighter a certain way or whatever, but like, I'm talking about when it get to the personal shit and all the hatred and people just saying shit just to try to be spiteful because they're trying to put another fighter over you and all of that. And then you got a fighter thinking, I got to change their minds. I got to prove. No, you don't. You go in the ring and destroy somebody. If Godzilla was real and you went in the ring and beat Godzilla, you'll still have motherfuckers going, that nigga's overrated, man. He still ain't shit, man. But then they try, oh, Jarrell Miller's good for business. You know, he's no, he's not. No, he's not. He's a bad influence. He's a shit talker. He's a liar. You understand? He's a hypocrite. So even whatever truth may be in him, he's still not good for the sport. And that's one of the things that Eddie Hearn is always, he's good for the sport. You know, he's a trash talker. Once again, like I said, is always the motherfucker in out of prison, or the motherfucker who got the worst image, the motherfucker who don't care about doing things the right way, the cheats, the whatever. Why y'all always think somebody who do scumbag shit is good for the sport? Why do y'all always think somebody playing a role of an asshole, being the bad guy, is always good for the sport? Okay, we'll see. We'll see. So, you know, which, by the way, this fight with Andy Ruiz and Jarrell Miller, do you all know I completely forgot about the two of them fighting. That's how quiet everything's been about them two. I completely forgot that these two motherfuckers even fighting. And the other day, I forgot what the hell I was doing. And I saw, I was on YouTube in my feed, the fight between Andy Ruiz and Luis Ortiz was up in what you call it. And then I thought about the fight and was like, I ain't seen this much. Then I'm like, wait a minute. This motherfucker fighting Jarrell. And it's funny because you don't see like too much of nothing about that shit. So, star power in boxing, y'all gotta remember, boxing is a sport that's been reduced to, we only care about the main event. You don't go into a motherfucking football game and all of a sudden half the building's half empty into fucking second and third quarter. No, everybody's there. All these other sports, man, these motherfuckers come out from start to finish. I'm paying to see a whole card. I'm not paying just to see the fucking main event. So I'm paying my money for. So what do you see happen, right? You see the same shit happening, right? Where these people are coming out. Oh, we out here taking pictures on the red carpet. We out here doing this and this, man, and talking about our new books and movies coming out and all. They just coming to the event just to come out to the event to show off their new outfits and meet up with other fucking celebrities and promote whatever else they got going on. Then we come in here during the main event and sit down and you got a bunch of people in the building don't even know who the fuck is fighting in terms of the celebrities and shit. They don't even be knowing who the fighters are. They just there. You know what I'm saying? So all of this shit, it is what it is, man. But yeah, and I thought about them just while I'm talking and thinking, like, damn. And that's a fight that you see, and that's a fight. I think Joseph Parker is a smarter fighter than Andy Ruiz. Like, I feel like he fought the right way, strategically. And I'm not saying Wilder beats Andy. I don't know what would happen, because I know Andy got them fast hands and he can get inside, and he knows Wilder doesn't know how to fight back it up. And him being shorter, if he comes in properly and not just coming in the straight fucking line, he could have Wilder's going to just back up and try to catch you with that quick right hand, that little slap left hook that he does, bounce off the rope. I mean, so bottom line, you already know what Wilder has up his sleeve. But I feel like tactically, Parker would fight him smarter than Andy would, even if Andy would win. But say, whatever. But you see, if Wilder would have fought Andy Ruiz, right? Now, if he loses, he don't want to. Neither one want to lose. But if he loses, well, now he feels really stupid because he talked a lot of shit when Andy Ruiz got the win over AJ. Serafina, Joey DeWaco. We already know what happened. We already know. But at the same time, if he wins, right? Even though AJ lost to Usyk the 2 times, but now think what I'm saying. Look at how he bounced back. Now just imagine the timing. Oh shit. AJ won the rematch, but Wilder beat him the first time. And all of a sudden AJ fought Wallin and bounced back and looking super now. Just say. So now the timing would have been like, damn, both of these dudes looking sharper, back on top of whatever. Whatever, just saying. Now it's more interest. To be honest with you, it was more like by the time the fight was supposed to happen in Saudi, it was more like, well, this fight never happened. It didn't have the same hype behind it, though. It just didn't feel the same. But after AJ's performance, it was like, oh shit. A lot of people were shocked because they started right. They wrote AJ off. And once again, you had Teddy Atlas, you had Max Kellerman, all these other guys counting AJ out, saying that he was going to lose, and then he bounces back. You understand what I mean? So it's like, yo, listen. The fights that you didn't have, the fighters that, like, you got a lot of dudes that fought everybody. And if they lost, like, look at Sean Porter. That's what everybody say about him. He's the one dude in the division that fought all these motherfuckers. He fought everybody. He's the only one that he went there and fought all of them. Okay? So he gets respect, win, lose, or draw. The fact that he got in there. And this is what I'm saying. So it looks bad on Wilder's behalf that he, you know, the very best fighters on his resume he lost to. And looked bad losing to them. Looked really bad. So what does this do for him, man? Like, do you think about it? You go from fighting Joseph Parker, Zhale Zhang, Tyson Fury, to Lawrence Piccoli. Like seriously. Lawrence Piccoli. And you know, he look, man, here's the thing. At his age, and like I said, Wilder wants to cash out. That's what you guys got to understand. Wilder is not looking for no long, I want to fight another 2-3 yards. All that shit these fighters keep saying to you about they want to fight 2-3 times a year. Well, do it then. When they don't do it and they keep saying it, and so far, AJ's been active and Parker's been active. Now, it's like, okay, it's about trying to get the right matchups. You know, Parker wasn't on the last 2 Saudi cards, right? So, yeah, wasn't on the last 2. So I believe with Parker, man, he need his just due, and he need to get a dance partner where, okay, my next win is going to get me a shot at whoever the champ is, or something like that, because Parker's been working his ass off. So I don't know, man. I know that people thought at some point it was going to be, they always looked at it like it was going to be Wilder and Fury, like neck and neck, 1 and 2, and because Fury came out dominant over Wilder in their, you know, 3 fights, you had to put Fury over him. But they felt like that's what it was going to be. But boy, how the tables turned, man. So I don't know what Wilder's looking at, but I think it's better that Wilder just take his ball, go home, find something else to get into. Start a podcast, man. You know, start trying to get into acting. You want to do this acting? Go ahead. And Tubi, they could use you because they make fucking movies like every fucking week. It'd be the same fucking actors playing fucking drug dealers or some shit or whatever. Different, but it'd be the same fucking actors every damn movie. Bottom line, got to start somewhere. You'll be all over fucking Tubi. But yeah, just saying, man, like he can find other shit to do, man, because I really don't understand how people just they think, like Vince McMahon told tell his wrestlers, I'm going to use you until you got nothing left. That's what the sport does to you, man. That's what they do. I mean, he was an honest devil. Well, you see what he's going through right now, right? Your bullshit comes back to you. But he used to tell him, I'm going to use you until you have nothing left. And fans are greedy, man. Fans want more. They so selfish. All they worried about is you going out with the win. Being able to say, see, he did this and that. Yeah, but it still don't put you over AJ. It still don't put you over Fury. It still don't put you over Usyk, Joseph Parker, or Zhang. So even if you fucking win, so what? So what? Yeah, even if you win. And the whole thing is this. Whatever Wilder chooses to do with any fighter for that matter, you know, that's their choice. But at the same time, once again, you got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. Talk to me in the comment section, and let me just let you guys know. Don't come in my comment section with no bullshit. Especially when it's the same people, because we ain't with this, I ain't with this trying to win an argument shit. Like I said, I block and delete stupid shit. Other channels don't care what you leave in their comment section, but I do. Because we have real conversations here. We don't do this fucking sissy shit. Let's argue and get in our feelings over some men. I gotta let you motherfuckers know though, when you come here, this is like boot camp. This channel is like fucking boot camp. I'll straighten you the fuck out. If society fuck you up, I'll fix you. Get out your fucking feelings and understand. We're talking boxing here. I don't care how you see a fighter. That's not what it is. That's not even it. Let me make that crystal clear. It's not. I don't care who you want to see win. But don't come to me with the lies and then start trying to tell me what I don't realize or I don't understand about something that I've been covering and know. Okay, know the truth and play you the fucking truth. I don't like you dishonest motherfuckers. I don't. I play the fucking shit and you hear it and still make up fucking lies. And that's what you don't get. Your lies and your selfishness, your stubbornness cause you to try to come at me like you trying to school me on some shit when you're clearly lying. You're clearly lying and saying something completely different from the person you're defending. In the same fucking video. And everybody hear it. And then you admit that you heard what was said. But there's no but. Now you're lying. We're not even fucking talking about what actually happened. We're talking about some fantasy bullshit, false narrative that you and other channels have been fucking coming up with. They tell you this bullshit, and then you go repeat it. And you're too stupid to understand business. This is why you motherfuckers go through these ups and downs in life to where you're always bitching and complaining about something because you fail to learn from your own bad fucking judgment, from your own foolish mistakes. Y'all don't learn from that. I don't respect liars. Don't come on my channel telling me nothing about what I failed to realize when, motherfucker, I heard what came out of the fighter's mouth. I'm playing it for you. So what are we talking about? What the fuck are you talking about when I'm playing it for you? So no. So before you come in my comment section, don't come in here with that sissy shit. All right? Simple. Get out your fucking feelings. We're talking boxing. Get out your fucking feelings with all of this fucking fake fucking narratives and lies. I don't do that shit, man. I don't do that. And I was this close to calling out a fucking content creator the other day and blasting his ass. And I said, nah, I ain't gonna get this motherfucker no fucking traction. But I did talk to him on his channel, and that motherfucker was like, nah, yo, I respect what you do, Aries, real shit, man. You know, this and this and that. I know sometimes I say shit, you know what I'm saying, to like hype up my channel and stuff, but like I don't really mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause you know, like, yo, like real shit, Aries, these motherfuckers is like sheep, you know what I'm saying? You tell them shit, they just, you know what I'm saying? I know niggas gonna come at me, but like when they come at me though, they gotta understand, they making my channel grow. So I don't give a fuck, cause motherfuckers is subscribed to you, you know what I'm saying, just to show hate on your channel, but you know what, they give me the numbers I need. And I'm like, yeah, well, check this out. Real shit, stay on your side of the street. See, here's some shit that was said y'all don't even know about. But at the same time, I started to bite this motherfucker head off. And he know. And I know why he did it that way. Because he know that I got proof. And for him to escape that means he got to delete his own videos. And he ain't going to do that. Especially that video, because it was one of his biggest. And he said 2 different fucking things. And he wound up saying 3 different things. And his own shit. I'm like, this is your own videos. All right? And we were on a big channel talking about some shit, and I was like, yo, why y'all be coming on other people's channels with this fucking disrespect and trying to fucking make your point? You already got a big channel on top of that, but then you turn around and you saying shit. Now, on your own video, you said something completely different. But see, I knew what was going on, because these motherfuckers are saying one thing, and if you fucking go with the flow, you know what they gonna do? These motherfuckers be subbing people. Yeah, and they like, yo, go holler at my man, such and such. And so this motherfucker wound up getting 75 new different subscribers off of somebody else's work. Shit like that. And we used to help people in the beginning of the channel, but then some people, you know, they just drift off. And it is what it is. But plain and simple. You know, I don't do shit to try. That's not for entertainment purposes. This was like I said, man, don't sit up here and come up with lies, man. You saying one thing on your own channel, then you turn around and you go with these motherfuckers. You understand what I'm saying? I think he didn't realize who I was when he fucking commented what he did. That's why he, yeah, you know. Nah, we don't do the lies over here. We don't sit up here and make up shit. We don't sit up here and fucking take sides and play neutral. But at the same time, you know, there's a time when you got to step up and let a motherfucker know. So don't come in my comment section talking some stupid shit. Don't come in my comment section lying. And when I sit here and play a fucking video for you, that's proof of what I'm saying. And you gonna turn around and try to flip it to something else. I don't do crack. I don't do drugs. I don't drink. I'm sober at all times. All times. I don't have a cold, so I'm not taking NyQuil or nothing. So I'm fresh. I know what the fuck is going on. And y'all always come in with that shit. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings out the people. And I will catch y'all on the next video. Use caution.